Welcome to today's live stream. Sorry I'm a few minutes late. I was busy making myself a cup of tea and I completely lost track of time, so I do apologise. But welcome to today's live stream where we're talking all things Black Friday skincare sales. So amongst other things, every year I do this live stream, usually around Black Friday time, where we talk about everything that's going on. I can give you the heads up on any sales that are coming down the pipeline, anything that might have already started. I'll share with you some of my favourites. You guys can share any products that you'll be purchasing. Just a chit chat about saving money, really. So, what's not to love about that? I always issue the disclaimer to say if I am talking about anything in today, it's in a personal capacity. I don't do sponsorships. I don't do paid partnerships. So I always like to put that, front and center. So, if you like sponsorship-free independent skincare advice, recommendations, make sure to like and don't forget to follow us. We're hit 700,000 subscribers, so thank you again for that. I'm still like pinching myself, I can't believe it. So thank you so much. For those of you that are new on these live streams, we do them every other week. So on Saturday, usually at 6 p.m. UK time. The last couple we've done at 8 p.m. UK time, which hopefully has made it a little bit easier for some people to be able to join us. The one we did a fortnight ago was the busiest live stream ever, so we'll see how this time works for people. But yeah, every other Saturday, and there is zero fee for asking any questions. So I always like to say to people, if you want to, I don't know, if you want to ask a question, you've got a product you want to talk about or ask about, drop it in the comment section. I go through the comments in the order that they come in, just giving everyone the opportunity to have their question answered. There's never any charge or anything for asking a question. I just enjoy sitting down and chatting all things skincare with you. I'm going to go through and do some hellos in a second, but I just want to say a big thank you to Tom, who as always is moderating on the live stream today. I honestly appreciate it so much, and big thank you to Tom, because without him I wouldn't be able to do this. Right, let's get things sorted. I'm just going to go through and do some hellos. So big hello to Tom, to Borneo, to Fristenberg, to Scott. Sending big hello to Suzanne, love you guys, to Carolyn, wonderful to have you, to Jan, to Angela, great to see you guys, to Amy, wonderful to have you here, my love, to Alexis, to Leslie, to Shug, wonderful to have you guys, and to Amanda too. We've got JB Legal, we have Anita sending you lots and lots of love, to AM's Rose, wonderful to have you. And if you remember not last week, the week before when we did this live stream, there were a couple of, there's a glitch in the YouTube system at the moment where people's usernames aren't their preferred usernames, but rather their default that they set their profile up with like 10 years ago. So bear with me. They have fixed it for some people, but they haven't for others. So bear with me on that one. If I go through and I don't get your name right, it's because YouTube have messed up, so I apologise for that. But we'll get through it together. We'll make it work. And we'll get to know each other through that. It'll all be fine. But yeah, just if you're wondering why I'm calling people by their original screen names, it's the YouTube thing. I do apologise, and I'll try and get it right where I can. Right, so let's get into things with some questions. If you've got any questions, or you've got any comments, any sales that I might not know about, let me know. We're here to share, and yeah, we'll just get into celebrating all things skincare. So say a big hello to Tom. Hope everything is wonderful with you. Frisbee says, at least we get to see your name choice. Yeah, this is it. Last week it was very confusing as to who was whom on these live streams because of the YouTube default name thing. But we had some fun along the way, and I'm sure it'll be the same today. Scott says, greetings and salutations, madaboutskin family. Same to you, Scott. May your Saturday through into Sunday be absolutely fabulous. Let's see. Carolyn says, I swear, every time the phone goes an update, it takes me forever to figure out how everything works. By the time it's ready to do another update. I know. Do you know what? I am exactly the same. It takes me forever to work out updates on things and get things right. It's, yeah, baffling. But we'll get through it together. Carolyn. Jan says, I remember how I chose this one, this name, about 7 other choices were already taken. Yeah, I think my email has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 after my name, and it's like, clearly I was the 5th person to get that. So I can appreciate that. Leslie, great to see you, my love. Hope all is wonderful with you, and same to you, Alexis. Sugar, sending you lots of love to Denver. Hope all is wonderful with you. JB Legal says, good Sunday morning from Australia. Where is everyone from? Do you know what? I love that it's more convenient. This time I think it's more convenient for our Aussie friends and followers. So if you're from Oz, I'm sending you lots and lots of love, because I know it's always dedication with the time differences to actually be able to do to join these live streams. So I want to know, guys, what have we been buying in the skincare sales? Have we been splurging? Have we been saving? Are we being good this year, or are we going on a bit of a binge? What are we doing? What are we buying? For me, I think I've been quite well behaved this year. I did stock up on quite a few Neod things when their sale launched. I've done a few like essentials from The Ordinary. I'm waiting for the Medicate sale. Oh, the Medicate sale, 30% off. I love that. Good saving that. The Medicate sale starts in a day's time, so I will be all over that. I'm going to be buying, just, you know, in case anyone's interesting. I'm going to be buying some of these Oxy R peptides, which are my favourite, like, glow boosting antioxidants. I'm going to get some more of the liquid peptides advanced. This is like a more affordable version of the Allies of Skin growth factors. I love it because it's more affordable and my skin loves it too. 30% off is kind of makes, it's like a no-brainer to do it. What else am I buying from them? I don't know that I'm going to get anything else. I think those two are like my core two things that I'm going to get. Yeah, that I'm going to get from Medicate. But what I'm actually really looking forward to is the they've said up to 40% off. I'm always dubious when there's an up to, because it means one thing's 40% off and everything else is like 5% off. But I'm gonna wait and see. Is Triny London. So I am absolutely in love with Triny London as a skincare brand. Which have I got from theirs? Oh, here. Oh, I've tried to get everything up. Right. This is their Elevator, which is a peptide concentrate. Really, really good. I've been loving this one. I love their packaging. I really love their packaging. And ages ago, ages ago, they sent me this. This is their Back to Life skin set. First of all, this packaging. Now, as a brand owner myself that designs packaging and works with packaging manufacturers, I know how much like these things cost. And I so I have a better appreciation than I used to of like good packaging. So something like this, to do it like bespoke, because this has obviously been custom cut for them and heavy duty. This is good packaging. This is like £4 a go, which is a lot when you think of it as packaging, but I love it. Oh, look at this set. It's got my favourite, the Take Back Time eye cream, which is one of my favourite eye creams. This is the Take Back Time elixir. I've never tried that. And what's in here? What is actually in here? Let's see. Oh, I like this little pochette. What is this? Oh, the under. Oh, this is that's nice. That is nice. I'm thinking of maybe doing a little giveaway with that. So I'm not going to use any of the products. I might do a little giveaway as a little gift to you guys. So watch the space for this. But yeah, that's it. Anyway, they have an up to 40% off sale coming, I think, in 7 days. They're doing it just for Black Friday rather than like the month before. So I'm looking forward to that. I'll be definitely stocking up on them. And I did get, for the first time, Origins reached out to me and said, would I like to try some of their products? I don't think I've used an Origins product for about 20 years. But I said yes, because I thought, why not? And they sent me this lovely little package, which has their Youthtopia, which I think is their anti-aging line, which has their Youthtopia cleanser, cream. I keep hitting myself in the face with the box. Cream and exfoliator. Anyway, I thought I'd give that a try. So if you want a review of Origins, let me know. I've got a couple of their other products. So yeah, let me know. I would absolutely love to do that if you would be interested in that. So yeah, what is everybody doing for what is everyone doing in the sales? What is everyone buying? I think I'm most excited about Triny London, that sale, and the Medicate one coming up. I think that'll be really good. I have stocked up a lot. I've spent a lot of money on the PSA skincare line because theirs is the best sale. Theirs is buy one get one free. So whilst that buy one get one free has been going, I have stocked up. I've gone to town on that. This is a visible improvement, which I love. I've got some of their other products down there. Yeah, big on that. And what is the other thing? The final thing. I bought some these are the other things that I bought. But this is Viro. Oh, this is the perfume brand, which I know isn't skincare, so it's a bit off brand. But anyway, did buy this. This is, what was this one called? Kiss. What was I can't remember what the scent was called. Kiss My Skin. Oh, there you go. Anyway, this one is like the best autumn scent, so I did buy that because that was 40% off, so I did buy that. So that's my sale shopping so far. I am going to go to town with a little bit more. Oh, I also bought, this is the Naked Ambition from Triny. I also really like that. Yeah, so there you go. And I did get they did a pre-sale. I did buy some bits from Dr. Idris. The soft wash and the barrier peel, which I like both of these for the lips. Both of these really, really good. So I did, yeah, I got those two as well. So maybe I haven't been as conservative as I thought I had been. I thought I'd done quite well. What is that? I bought that as well. What is that? Oh, that's Silver Lining from PSA. That's really good. Okay. Oh, and I bought some Pixie stuff as well. I'm trying their Milky Remedy back. Yeah, no, I haven't been good at all, actually. I've just realised I haven't been good at all. Some of this, like the Origins, was PR, so some of it isn't all of it. Others I bought because I've gone a bit mad. So I don't think I've been as good as I thought I had been. Never mind. Do you know what? Life's for living. And yeah, I'll be able to review all of it for you guys, so don't worry. So yeah, let me know what you guys have been buying. Any sales that you've seen that I might not be aware of, you'll have to let me know. Angela says, been buying lots of The Ordinary Serum Foundation, stocking up on The Ordinary Basics, the Neon Modulating Glucosides. I bought that, love it. Got 2 + 1 free. Also stocked up in the Geek and Gorgeous and the Korea Skin Guide. Ooh, Geek and Gorgeous, that's the other one. I meant to tell you a little sneaky heads up. The Geek and Gorgeous sale starts on the 25th. Cannot wait. 20%. They never do a sale. I don't think they've done a single sale this year. They never do a sale on the 25th, 20% off. What is already super affordable, I am going to be going to town on that and stocking up on my favourites. So definitely. You can bet that I'll be first in queue for that one, and I'm very, very excited. So yeah, you guys will have to let me know. What's everyone buying? What's everyone doing? Have I lost where I am? Right, there we are. Lost where I am in the chat, but I'm back. Suzanne said poor Rob is digging in the back of his cupboard for his last tea bag. Things did not start well this morning. I realised I was out of tea. That was a terrible start to a Saturday. I've been to the shops. It's all good. Life is good again. I don't know how I found myself in that position, and I'll never find myself in it again, Suzanne. Things were a bit dicey. Scott says, is it just me or did Medicate suddenly become the skincare it girl of 2025? Do you know what, Scott? I kind of agree with you. I was using Medicate 3 years ago, and it was quite a niche brand, and then all of a sudden it's everywhere. Everyone's going mad for it and saying how amazing it is, and honestly it is. It is genuinely amazing. I love Medicate as a brand, but I don't know why they've suddenly had their viral moment now. It seems a bit odd that now they've had their viral moment. Anyway, the good news about Medicate, and I think the same for Neod, so what I'll say for Medicate and Neod is, if I think back to like 3 years ago, both of these brands used to be at the higher price point. You know, people spoke about Neod, they spoke about Medicate, people would automatically be like, oh, that's quite an expensive brand, or that's a higher price point brand. But they haven't put their prices up in like 3 years, and every other brand has put their prices up. So now if you talk about Medicate and Neod, particularly Neod, you're like, actually, they're not that bad. The price point, like for the modulating glucosides, it's like £20. That's a really good price point for that serum. Whereas 5 years ago, it'd be like, ooh, that's a lot. So I know that Medicate kind of the same. You look at their prices and you think, actually, for a really advanced growth factor serum, like £50 isn't that bad compared to the £180 that you're paying with some other brands. You know what I mean? So I think it's all relative. I'm not saying any of these things are cheap, but I think everything else has got so expensive that they're now a little bit more affordable in people's minds, which is why I think everyone has kind of fallen in love with them this year. I think that's really why they've suddenly got have their viral moment. But I'm living for it because honestly I think Medicate are a great brand. The only thing I would say about Medicate is just be a little bit careful because some of their products do have fragrance in. I love fragrance in my skincare, so I don't care. But if you're looking to avoid fragrance, be a little bit careful with Medicate because some of their products are fragranced, others aren't, so you have to be a little bit mindful. That was all if you try to avoid. Tom says forget the tea, bring out the gin. Tom, as soon as this live stream's over, We're all good. Alexis says, from Chicago, but I live in Madrid, Spain. Sending lots of love to Spain. Karen says, so Rob, I received my sulfur powder from The Ordinary. How do you apply it? I have 2 small patches of rosacea. When should I use it? So, if I was to use it, I would probably put it on at the end of your routine on an evening. So, put your moisturiser on, let it sink in, and then put it on those targeted areas. So, it goes on as a powder, mix it between your fingers to make it into the paste, and then put it on those areas where you have rosacea. I would probably start by doing it 2, maybe 3 times a week. If your skin gets on well with it, you can use it nightly, but I would probably start with 2 or 3 times a week just to be on the safe side. And I think it's going to deliver you great results. Well, I hope it does. So keep us posted. It's super inexpensive. I think that's the thing I love about The Ordinary. I'm always keen to try their new launches because I think, well, what have I to lose? Like, they're super inexpensive. You know, I might lose £9 or something, but, you know, it's worth trying. And I think you're going to love it. I think you're absolutely going to love it. Anita, sending you lots and lots of love to Australia. Jan says, I'm a firm believer that if you run out of tea, it's fair move to go to the gin and tonic. You know what? I agree. So much. I couldn't agree more. And if I've got Jan's approval to do that, I think it's fair game. Let's have a look and see. So Every says, why on so late? So today, basically, I had some family commitments, and so I could either skip the live stream or just do it 2 hours later. And I thought, let's just do it 2 hours later. I'm mixing up the times a little bit because I thought, well, let's see what works for some people. So I imagine if you're in the US, if you're in Australia, if you're in Canada, this is probably going to work better this time than the usual time. I think if you're in Eastern Europe, maybe the Middle East, probably not going to work as well. So I think with international audiences and international time zones, you can never please everyone, which kind of, I wish I could. But hopefully this kind of works as well for everyone. Yeah, big thank you to Manuel Infantes. Hope I pronounced that right. Thank you so much, Manuel. Your generosity is much appreciated. Thank you. See, Ames Rose says, Medicate is on heavy promo rotation, that's for sure. Sadly, it's out of my budget, even on sale. And you know what? I think this is fair. They are doing a lot of sponsorship with content creators at the moment at Medicate. I know because I've been offered quite a few of them. I've turned them down. They pay well. That's all I'll say. They're not scrimping. I've turned them down, obviously. But they do. I hear that they're a really good brand to work with. If you do sponsorships and things, I think they're a really good brand to work with. I don't do them, so I don't know. But I do know that they're supposed to have a reputation for being a good brand to work with, which is why I guess they get that promotion, because content creators want to work with them. And it kind of makes sense. I don't think Medicate's going to be for everyone's budget, and that's okay. 30% off, that does make it more accessible in the sale, but it's not going to be for everyone. And don't worry, because there are dupes. Like I was saying yesterday in yesterday's video, I love the OxyR Peptides by Medicate, one of my absolute favourite products. But the Ordinary Multi-Antioxidants Radiance Serum, kind of similar. It's not the same, but kind of similar at a more affordable price point. So I'll always offer a dupe where I know there is a good dupe to make it easy for everyone, because I think in this day and age, everyone has their own price point. And nobody should be excluded because, you know, they don't have hundreds of dollars to throw at skincare. Because it's 2025, nobody does. If that makes sense. Right, let's see. Where we are. See. Right, Anita says, first time here, welcome, thank you, welcome to your first live stream. Says, is this the normal start time? No, normally we do it 2 hours earlier. This is the new start time for the last couple of weeks. I'm just testing the waters. Sometimes we mix it up, we do a Sunday, see if that works for people. It's all about trying to just make sure, everyone has a chance to join and mixing up a little bit. See, Jan says Rob is late because he had to wait for me to put the hyper kid to sleep. Can relate. I can relate, Jan. I can definitely relate to that. And hyper, never this enthusiastic when they wake up, are they? It's always when they're about to go to bed. That's all I can say. Frisbee says you can get alcohol-free gin. This is true. The Seedlip. It's actually really good. It is actually really good. So let's see. Vanessa says, hi everyone, can't participate in this hour, but wishing you all a great live stream. Vanessa, we are sending you So much love and the biggest of hugs. I hope all is wonderful with you. Ooh, Amy says maybe Rob's making a frozen strawberry margarita in the blender. I would love that. I mean, I made soup in the blender earlier. That is a less glamorous version of it, but I was quite proud. I made my own soup, so, you know, it's all good. It's all good. NN says how to firm the lower face, Rob. So it is quite tricky. I think ingredients that actually work to firm the lower face would be DMAE, that actually genuinely works, and growth factors. Also, facial massage really helps. So get a good facial massage routine. If you just Google or YouTube facial massage routine, don't do anything that takes longer than 5 minutes. I see some people doing like a 20-minute facial massage routine. You're wasting your time. 1 to 5 minutes is all you need. Works really, really well. Facial massage, use your DMAE, use your growth factors. It will work. It will take time though. So I would just say, give it, I'm going to say like 6 months before you start to really see those results. So you do have to be consistent in the long term, but it works. So I promise you. Let's have a look and see. Haley says, Rob, can you do a Black Friday sale haul video? I'm still nosing and want to see. Yeah, absolutely. That is coming tomorrow. I think that's tomorrow's video. We're doing about things that I've bought and sales that are upcoming. So it's kind of going to be a both thing. We're doing our charity drive at the moment where on any videos in November, if you purchase using the links on any videos, the channel gets a small amount of commission, and we add all that commission together. It doesn't cost you guys anything, it's just the brand pays out a small amount of commission. We add all that commission together and we donate it to charity. We have already beat last year's total. I should have said that at the start. We have already beat last year's total, and we still have, what, like 9 days left to go. It has been mad in the best possible way. So thank you to each and every one of you. We'll do like a grand total when I know the final amounts and everything. I always do that as a community post. But yes, we've already beat last year's total, which is mind-blowing. So thank you so much, and the amount just keeps going up every single day. So yeah, anytime you see like a link or anything in the November, if you did shop using it, no obligation, you don't have to, but if you do use it, it doesn't cost you anything. The channel gets a small percentage commission and we donate that. So we've already beat last year's total, and we're still going strong. So very excited to see where we end up. But yes, tomorrow's video is like a best of the Black Friday sales videos. Karen said, I would love to know how to use it correctly. I have the Geek Gorgeous Stress Less, but I need a boost. I think when it comes to the sulfur from The Ordinary, you can either use it as a spot treatment, honours it, or you can use it as a bit of a mask. So if you're going to use it as a mask, particularly on rosacea, after your moisturiser on an evening at the end of your routine, you can use it alongside everything else. There's no, like, it works well with everything, but just use it on top of your moisturiser because that'll just minimise the risk of any irritation and maximise the benefits. Hopefully that helps, but let me know if you need any more hints and hacks about that. I will happily share. Let's have a look. Scott says, I agree. Medicate is up there with Allies, but it feels like a deal. This is the thing about these sales. They sucker us in because it feels like a deal, so, you know. Courtney said, what's next for your brand? Oh, I'm happy to answer that. So, well, to be fair, I'm happy to answer any questions, but I could talk a little bit about that. So what's up next for the brand? So we've got some exciting things happening at the moment. So I should have said at the start of this video, the copper peptide serum is, as of 30 minutes ago, back in stock. So the copper peptide is back in stock. If you wanted to get your hands on the copper peptide serum, you can at www.madaboutsskincare.com. It's there. It's available for order. The shipment came in this morning, so there's no this isn't like a pre-order. It's going to be shipped out in like 3 weeks time or anything. This is it's going out, you know, on Monday. So it's in stock and it's available. If you joined the waitlist, so if you joined the waitlist for it, you'll be getting an email with a little freebie attached to it. So if you join the waitlist, for everyone else, at the moment it's the standard price. If you have a particular discount or a loyalty discount, you can absolutely use it. And the offer is 3 for 2 at the moment. So we had that offer at the start of the month and it went out of stock, and a lot of people said, will you be honouring that when it comes back in stock? And I said, yes, you know what, we will. I always want to put the customer first, so we will honour that for this weekend only. Finishes at the end of tomorrow. This weekend only, if you put 3 or multiples of 3 of the copper peptide in your basket when you check out, you will only actually pay for 2, sorry. put 3 in your basket, you'll only pay for 2. One of them will show as free. So that's a 3 for 2 on there. And this weekend only, starting today and tomorrow. And this is anyone who's already ordered. You will already get this. Don't worry. It's fine. We are doing a free travel case, which I have. Bear with me. Oh my gosh. Let me get this. Free travel case with any order over £40. So that could be any product, doesn't just have to be the copper peptide. Any order over £40 will get the free travel case. If I know some people don't already have it, maybe don't want it for whatever reason. If you don't want this, you don't need to do anything, by the way. Just check out and we will automatically be shipping the products in this if your order is over £40, excluding shipping. So the value of the products excluding shipping, because shipping is over £40, you'll automatically get this sent by our warehouse. If you didn't want it for whatever reason, or you've already got one and you would prefer to get a free intensive rescue balm instead, just email in using the contact us section of the website. If you email in with your order number and say, I would like the balm instead of the travel case, you absolutely can get that. That's no problem whatsoever. We can swap it out for you. We just want to make it as easy as possible. The travel case has the higher monetary value as a freebie, but it's not for everyone. Not everyone needs one. People might already have one. If you prefer rescue balm, you are welcome to get it. So yeah, just let me know. Let me see where we are in the chat. Let's see. There we are. So yeah, all you need to do is place your order. If it's over £40, value of the products excluding shipping, then you will get the travel case automatically included. Your products will come in that, and yeah, very, very exciting. As I know, and it's the last chance to get those because they literally will have sold out by the end of this weekend. And we have the copper peptide is now back in stock. You can use codes for it or whatever you've got, but just remember 3 for 2. If you put 3 in your basket, you'll only actually be paying for 2 at checkout. If you put 6 in your basket, you'll only be paying for 4, so you get save 33% on it. And I just wanted to do that to honour it as a offer, because I know so many people wanted to do that, but it went out of stock. So we're bringing that back, so we are honouring it. If you've got any questions or any issues, if you email our customer service team using the contact us section of the website, we'll be able to deal with that for you, no problem. And I'll give a shout out to anyone who orders on the live stream, stocks upon that copper peptide. I will give you a shout out on the live stream too. Also, when you say things that are coming up for the brand, we have the hyperpigmentation treatment launching in January, which is very exciting. We have the cleansing oil gel, this one, which is launching in March, and we have the scented lip balms coming too. We have a lots in the pipeline, which I'm very, very excited about. We also finally, because I know so many people were asking about it and waiting for it, the cloths. These are our custom bespoke, no other brand does these, waffle cleansing cloths, which are so amazing. I know a lot of people got them given to try out. They are now for sale on the website, 3 for £5.99. So I wanted to keep it super affordable. I know that like Liz Earl do their cloth for like £5 for one. Rubbish, nonsense. Then 3, you get a pack of 3 for £5.99, so I can't say fairer than that, and is super soft, works so well for a cleanse, and a little bit of a bougie way to elevate your cleanse. So yeah, we've got lots of stuff coming up, and hopefully everyone will be happy that the peptide serum is back in stock. If you wanted to get your hands on it, if you place your order this weekend and it's over £40, you'll get the travel case. I'll give you a shout out on the live stream to say thank you. And yeah, I think that's it. Oh, 3 for 2. If you put 3 in your basket, when you check out, you'll only actually pay for 2. So there you go. And like I say, to get the travel case, that is any products. It's not just the copper peptide, any products at all. Right, let's see where we are. Where are we on this? Vanessa said, Rob, can I thank you for taking care of my package? I'll get it on Monday and I can't wait to have the lip balm again. Amazing. I'm so glad it's arriving on Monday. Vanessa, you are very, very welcome. Always here to help. Always here, and just thank you. Thank you so much. Let's see. Ames Rose says, I like the turtleneck, Rob. I did, and then it got very itchy. I like the idea of the turtleneck, then it got very itchy. That's all I can say. But it is so cold here. It is so cold that I just needed to have the turtleneck, and it's definitely done the job in terms of warming me. But yeah, but thank you, Carolyn. Carolyn says, any updates on the Triny London sale? So I know that they're doing up to 40% off. Let me see if I have any more information on what's actually included in that. Let's see. Triny London. Let me see. Let me see. Do I have any information? Oh, I do. Right, okay. So actually quite a few of the products. Is this embargoed? Oh, this is embargoed, so I won't tell you too. All I'll say is it starts on the 28th of November. So it starts on the 28th of November, runs through till December, and they do up to 40% off, which they've already announced. And quite a few of the products are actually 40% off, so that is good. Some of my favourite products are actually 40% off, so I will actually be stocking up. I'm always dubious when they say up to 40% off and you end up with like one product with 40% off. Not this, actually do get quite a good number. So I can't say any more on that because they have said it's embargoed, but I will tell you it's good. I will be using these discounts. Let me have a look. Is my favourite eye? Yeah. There's a good saving on my favourite eye cream, which is the Take Back Time. That's all I care about. There is a good saving on that, and I'm going to do a giveaway to coincide with the Black Friday video with the kit. Where is the kit? Oh, over there with the Trini kit that I showed earlier, because why not? Why not? Janet, great to see you, my love. Hope all is wonderful with you. And Christopher says, give us all the Mad About Skin news, Rob. Oh, I can. Oh, what I can do is we now do actually have confirmed actually happening on the pop-up store. So we do have the pop-up shop, which is happening in London at the start of December. So let me just get the dates for you. All right, let me just get the dates for you. Right, so the dates of it are Friday the 5th of December to Sunday the 7th of December. So it's running that weekend, 5th to the 7th of December. In Marylebone, which is a central London area, so it's on Marylebone High Street. We're going to look to do it like Covent Garden or something. The prices were ridiculous, and also everything had sold. Everything was taken. Couldn't like move for and actually get any you couldn't actually get any space. So the pop-up shop is the 5th to the 7th. What we're going to do, so this is the plan for it, just in case anyone wants to know. If you want to know any more details, if you want like the address, it's all coming out in a newsletter, so don't worry. But if you did want the details, if you could use the contact us section of the website, you can ask for the details and we'll send them to you. So what's happening on there is we are going to be doing, all the products will obviously be available for sale. We're going to be doing skincare consultations, so you not just about my brand, but if you want advice on anything else, so pop in, say hi. You can ask questions about brands, products. I will do a one-on-one. Hopefully I'll get a chance to speak to absolutely everybody. We're going to have free mulled wine. There'll also be an alcohol-free version, don't worry. We'll have free mulled wine, pop in. We've got some merch to give away. We've got the chance to just sell stuff, buy stuff, chat, and there is no obligation. I just want everyone to, this is the thing I want to get across with this pop-up. There is zero obligation. This isn't a store that you come in and it's like, you must buy something or leave. This is come, sit down, have a mulled wine, talk about skincare, leave. That's okay. Zero obligation to buy anything. I just want to meet people, chat, and just share in the joy of skincare. And hopefully lots of people will be able to make it. We do have, let me just get them. Where are they? Is it? Oh, it's here. Bear with. We do have our Christmas tote, which I am very, very excited about. So we have a Christmas special Christmas tote, which I want to, which I'll share with you quickly now. I am very excited about this. Very excited. I know we do a tote for any like big event, or like launch, restock, or anything. We've done this one for Christmas, and I'm very excited. And it's red for Christmas, and I just love the colour. And obviously, glow this Christmas themed. And I absolutely love it. Again, usual 100% cotton, British made, absolutely fabulous. These are my favourite. I think this might be my favourite colour. This was the Rescue Balm one. I don't know, I like the red. I just like the red. It's just Christmas. I love Christmas. Anyway, so there are loads of these. We have ordered thousands. So, no, maybe not thousands. 1,000. You could just pop into the pop-up and pick one up. You could just pop in to the pop-up, pick one up, and no obligation to buy anything. Great to put your Christmas shopping in if you're doing some more shopping in London. And yeah, just our way of saying thank you to you guys for being amazing. So you could just pop by and do that. I know that not everyone's going to be able to come. I don't expect people to hop on a plane from Australia to come to a pop-up. I do get that. So what we're actually going to be doing is through the Saturday, all day on Saturday, I'm going to be live streaming from the pop-up. So I'll be there live streaming. It's an all-day live stream, so we'll be talking and packing orders, and you can dip in and out of that. And anybody that places an order during that live stream will get the tote included, so nobody misses out. And there will be an opportunity to buy our Christmas hoodie, which I haven't actually got yet, but is coming. In the store, you can buy it physical. All profits will go to charity for that one, which I'm very excited about, and you will be able to buy that online as well, so don't worry, nobody's going to miss out. And we've got some giveaways, so I've got some skincare to give away. I've got a box forming here of like duplicates of stuff I've got. I've got some more stuff to add in. It's going to be huge. I've got some giveaways to give away for people that pop in. I'll be popping some freebies in people's bags that pop in. And if you're watching internationally, you will also be eligible for that. So I don't want anyone to think that they're missing out. Just going to give a big shout out to Angela. Thank you so much for your order, my love. Really, really appreciate it. To Christina, sending you so much love. To Sharon, hope all is fabulous with you, Sharon. And to Courtney too, hope all is wonderful with you. Let me just see. Yeah, thank you so much. Right, let's see where we are with everything on the live. Just checking that we've still got yeah, the connection's all good. Yeah, we're all good. We've got plenty. I've got to get through some of these questions, haven't I? Otherwise I am running well behind. But yeah, thank you so much to Angela, to Christina, to Sharon, to Courtney, and to Catherine. Really appreciate your orders. And like I say, anyone that orders product totaling £40 or more will get our free travel case. Not even available yet. Luxury, one of a kind. Well, not one of a kind, but one-off limited edition travel case. Or your order will be packed in that when it's shipped, which I am so excited about. Right, let's get to some of these sales. Where we need? Let's have a look. Tom said, please don't forget to hit that like button when you shrink down this chat. Thank you, Tom. Yes, if you haven't already, I'm going to take a sip of my tea. If you haven't already, if you can minimise the chat, hop over to that like button, give it a gentle caress, and then when you come back, it takes you back to where you were, so you don't miss out on anything. So I love that tea. So good. Suzanne says, Rob, my lips are thrilled to be happily plump and healthy again. The madaboutskin Rescue Balm, right on time. Thank you. Yeah, it's sold really quickly as the Rescue Balm since it launched. Some people have questioned the consistency, that maybe didn't use it first time around. It's a thick balm. It's designed to be. You have to take a little bit out, warm it between your fingers, and then apply it. That's the way. The reason is it's got lots of emollients, it's got lots of oils, it's got lots of waxes. These are really going to add beneficial value to the skin rather than just being like a mask. It's going to actually nourish, repair, and it needs to be thick in order to deliver that. So if anyone's wondering like why it has a thicker consistency, that's why it's meant to be like that. Just warm it between your fingers Apply it. Trust me, your skin will love it, love it, love it. Ezra says hi from Southampton, sending lots and lots of love to Southampton. Very close by. Very, very, very close by. Dora says, dear Rob, thank you for everything you're doing. No, thank you. Thank you so, so much for your support. Just another day says, I use CeraVe anti-aging products. What else do you recommend? I'm 49 and the fine lines are starting to set in. Not the biggest fan of CeraVe. I always say to people, if a product and a brand works for you, keep on using it. Whilst I'm not a fan of CeraVe, it doesn't mean that everybody has to hate them. You know, everything's personal in skincare, and I always say that, you know, different things work for different people. I don't think their anti-aging line is necessarily one of the best. I think there are more affordable and better quality options on the market. I think if you're going to do anti-aging, Remedy are a great skincare line. They have their Remedy for Healthy Aging product. That's wonderful. They have a sale on at the moment, 25% off. I really like Geek Gorgeous. Their Retinal is one of the best on the market. I absolutely love it. And yeah, definitely love it. So yeah, I would recommend. Let's say Alexis Revy says, what sales are personally hoping to take advantage of? This is Revy, by the way. Hi, Revy. I kind of guessed that, but I didn't want to just assume. But Reve, sending lots of love. What have I taken? So I have taken advantage of quite a lot already. I've taken advantage of The Ordinary, of Neod. I've stocked up on some Dr. Idris. I have bought some Pixie stuff. I will be buying Medicate tomorrow. I'm going to be stocking up on some Remedy tomorrow as well. I'm going to do Triny London on the 28th when that launches. And then I'm going to try and stop. I'm going to try and behave. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. We will see how that goes. I'll try and behave. We'll see. We'll see. I should say as well, some people have got some questions. If people wanted, because I know people are worried that the peptide serum, because it is a limited restock, are worried that it's going to sell out before they can get it. If you did want to get your hands on this tote, and won't be able to make it to the pop-up, which I appreciate not everyone will. If you wanted to get your hands on this tote, it will be available during the pop-up for orders. But if you want to put your order in now in order to get the peptide serum and you want one of these included, please just let me know using the contact us section of the website. If you go to www.madaboutskin.com and use the contact us section, just give your order number, place your order during the live stream and give your order number to the customer service team. We can always do that. I don't want anyone missing out. I know that different people have different time frames and stuff, so if you did want one, let me know. It's not officially launching until that pop-up, but if you did want, I don't want anyone placing an order now and then not being able to place one then and missing out. If you did want to, just let the team know and they'll be able to sort it out for you. Right, let's see where we are. Haley says Remedy started their Black Friday sale, 25% off and 30% off bundles. Yeah, that's good. I thought it was starting tomorrow. That's good. I'm going to stock up when I'm out of this live stream because I love Remedy. Mary says I've been buying everything. Same here. Maria says I'm in. Have a nice weekend all. Sending love, Maria. Hope all is wonderful with you. Fristenberg says I'm being good. Haven't bought any skincare in the sales, but I have bought books. That's fine. We like that. We like reading. It's all good. What books, Fristenberg? Dora said, do you know the Chinese bride's cans? I haven't, but I might give them a check out. Thank you. I'll make a note of that. Cans. Thank you. I will check them out. Thank you very much for the heads up. Suzanne says, on a budget this year, just went through our skincare bucket and restocked the cupboard. We're all good. There is nothing better than feeling like I'm stocked. I'm good. I've got what I need. It's all good. It's all good. We like that. We like that. So Scott says, oh yes, I want that Oxy Resveratrol serum. Yeah, that 30% off. I think it starts in like tomorrow. Don't count me on that, Scott. I think it starts tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. Avery says Medicate sale is now on their site and Cult Beauty. Oh, it must have started early. Started now. Scott, now's your chance. Mary says, yeah, it started in the US already. Bought lots of stuff. Fantastic. Bibi Guns says, aloha Rob, spent a bit of the USD on The Ordinary. Pay your recommendations. Thank you. Sending you lots and lots of love. I'm glad you were able to stock up. Suzanne says, oh, how bougie. I tell you what. Triny London do bougie. They do bougie well. I will give them that. Random question: how tall are you? I'm 6'1". I think that used to feel really tall, but I feel that a lot of people are now taller. I don't know. That used to feel really tall. I feel like a lot of people have kind of surpass that now. I don't know. Does it feel as a tall anymore? Borneo, thank you so much for your order. Really appreciate it. And sending you all the love. Let's see. Yay, caught your live, Jamie. Wonderful to see you, my love. Hope all is wonderful with you. Let's see. Leslie says, Medicate and Allies Skin don't ship to Australia, so I'm stocking up on Madaboutskin, The Ordinary, and The Ordinary Korean Skincare. I really am surprised that they don't ship to, that they don't ship to Australia, because Australia is at, I mean, I can only speak as a brand owner myself. We have loads. Australia represents about 10% of the madaboutskin sales volume. And so I'm surprised these companies don't ship to Australia. It's not some tiny country that they might get one order a year from. Like I say, about 10% of our revenue comes from Australia. And I'm just a little bit surprised that brands don't ship to Australia. I don't know why I'm surprised, but yeah, I would have thought they would. And they're missing out because Australian customers are lovely. That's just a fact. And I will also say, as a brand owner, Australian customers buy a lot. Like, the Aussie way seems to be to really buy in bulk once a year. I guess maybe because of the shipping times, I don't know. But Aussie customers are great because they buy loads once or twice a year. That's it. Whereas Brits, I feel like, buy one bit here, one bit there, are more regular shoppers. It's just different habits. But it baffles me that brands don't ship to Australia, because Australian customers are lovely. I can vouch for Australian customers are absolutely amazing. Caroline says, what are those two Medicate products you're going to buy? It's the Oxy R peptides and the liquid peptides advanced MP. I like both. I would recommend both. I also do love their cleanser, their exfoliating cleanser. I love their collagen cream. Have I got it here? I haven't got it here. I love their collagen cream. Also amazing. Angela, thank you so much for your order. I need to stock up on my madaboutskin copper peptide, what is now back in stock, and there's no waiting around. We have it. This isn't pre-order. It's ready. It's there. If you signed up to the waitlist, you're getting a separate email about that. So look out for that too. Let's see. Tanya said, stocked up on some Neod on The Ordinary. Get my sister who lives in the US to purchase my Stratia Lippid Gold and A-Game 20. Save on shipping to Canada. We like that. Strategic shopping. We like that. And Stratia, yeah. Stratia don't ship to the UK anymore. Oh, they didn't when I last tried. I love Stratia. I've used them for years, and for some reason they don't ship to the UK anymore, which is kind of annoying. Yeah, I don't know why. Let's say, Tom says, yeah, shipping to Canada for both those companies is too much. Yeah, some companies do really sting Canadian customers on the shipping. One thing I will say, the only reason I can think of, again, coming as a brand owner myself, is Canada is one of the only countries in the world that charges import, customs, on pretty much everything. They don't have a free limit, and if they do, it's ridiculously low. I don't know what it is, but it's ridiculously low. So a lot of brands just kind of penalise Canadian customers for that, because they have to foot the bill for it. And yeah, I noticed that. Personally, I don't mind. We just pay it as a brand and move on. But I know that Canada is a slightly trickier country to do business with in terms of customs and stuff. I think maybe that's why they charge more shipping. I don't know. We don't penalise. Canada pays the same shipping as the rest of the world. And I just think a little bit of effort. Again, Canadian customers are lovely. Canadian customers are lovely. So I don't see why you wouldn't. But I do know that Canada and Australia seem to be the two countries that brands penalise for doing, to make it, just make it a little bit more difficult, which I think is a shame. I think it's a big shame. But anyway, not with madaboutskin. You shop with us and you're in Canada, you pay the same shipping as with the rest of the world, and we don't penalise anybody for for customs or anything like that. It's all prepaid for you. So the price you see on the website is the price you pay. All right, let's see where we are. Let's see. Ezra says, already bought half of Yes Style a couple of days ago, so I've got to behave. I know, I did stock up. I got quite a lot of good Korean skincare. My wife, Manuel says, can you use 2 copper peptides such as Allies and the Derm? Yes, actually you can. I would say peptides are one of those few ingredients where you can't really overdo it. As long as it's a good quality formulation, you can use 2 copper peptides together. Some people would say, do you get a lot of extra benefit? No, but you would get some extra benefit, and some people just like to do it. So yes, 100% you can use 2 copper peptides together. I think that's a great idea. Jerry says, I think I need to shop Neo before the sale ends. For sure. My favourite Neo product is the Copper Amino Isolate Lipid. I only ever buy it in the sale because it's like £70 full price, £45 with the discount. Absolutely love it. Always buy it. It's absolutely amazing, and I stock them every year. So yeah, fully recommend. Leslie, thank you so much for your order, my love. I hope all is wonderful with you. Just, I should have said, guys, just let you know, we still do have our Black Friday discount, which is 30% off if you use the code THANKS, capital letters, all one word, thanks. You will get 30% off. It doesn't combine with any other offers, so if you want to do like the 3 for 2 on the peptide, work out which is more cost effective, that what saves you the most, that or the thanks, which gets you 30% off everything. It will depend, so be strategic, work out which one gets you the most. But yeah, if you just want to get a discount off everything, thanks, all capital letters, all one word, and you will get 30% off. So Leslie, thank you so much for your order. I really appreciate it. Tanya says, yeah, free shipping with sister drives them up to me when she comes to visit. We love that. That's a good sister. We like that. I've stocked up on Allies of Skin and Remedy. Oh, I did buy some Allies of Skin stuff. That's the one I forgot about. Do you know what? I got quite a few of the lip balms. I just love the lip balms. It's one of my favourites. Got a bunch of madaboutskin. Excited to try. Thank you so much. And ordered the FECC from Neo. Never tried it before. Got the modulated glucosides as a freebie. Yeah. When I ordered my Neo stuff, I got the opacity fluid, which is my favourites, free. Always love that. Suzanne said, oh, great. Made a Geek and Gorgeous order last week. They are on sale, I think, from the 25th. But they're still affordable even without a sale. That's what I would say, Suzanne. That's yeah. Oh, and Geek and Gorgeous are now in Superdrug. You are right. They are now in Superdrug, which is very exciting. Bonnier said, Rob, have you stocked up on the Medicate C Tetra Advanced Gel Serum? I have. Well, I haven't. I will. After this live stream. I didn't realise that their sale had already started. I'm a bit behind the times. I thought it was tomorrow. But I will be stocking up on their vitamin C's. I'm going to buy that one, and I'm going to buy one of the pure vitamin C's, which I also really love. I always like to buy that. They did send me some PR, which they very occasionally do. I don't get much from Medicate. I always like to buy with my own money when I'm doing reviews, because I think if you get things in PR, it skews your opinion because you haven't paid for it. So it's easy to say, this is amazing, when you haven't paid for it. Whereas I think if your money's actually on the line, you take a more hard view of stuff, in my opinion. So if I'm reviewing something, I might try it first in PR, but before I do like a review of it, I do usually buy it myself, because that means it is kind of worth it. This they did send me though. The Crystal Retinol 6, I use this all the time. I use this on my neck. The 6 is great for the neck. So I've already used this. I bought this with my own coin many times and will continue to do it. I love that. This is their C Tetra Lux. This is their vitamin C, which I love. I was going to buy this in the sale. They've actually sent it. So they've done themselves out of sale there, because I was actually going to buy this anyway, because I've used it before. It's really good. And they sent me the Day Protect Moisturiser with SPF 50. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of an SPF moisturiser. I'm just not. Not a fan of that one. But I do like the Crystal Retinol, and I do like the C Tetra Lux, and I will be putting an order when the sale comes in for their eye cream. I use the number 6 under the eye for their retinol eye cream. I love that as well. If you come to the pop-up shop, oh gosh, stuff falling all over the place. I should have said, if you come to the pop-up shop, which is on the 5th to the 7th of December, just off Marylebone High Street, so super convenient, and will be really easy to find, promise. Come and visit, and we would love to see you. If you do come, I'm going to have a whole suite of stuff. I've got a lot of Brands send stuff, which is really kind. I can't get through it all, and I don't want to waste stuff, but I would waste stuff because they send stuff and I buy stuff for myself. Anyway, I'm going to have a whole, like, box of stuff. So if you come to the pop-up shop, I'll let you do a lucky dip. You can find some stuff's quite expensive. Like, there's some Medicate stuff in there because I've got like doubles of stuff. Let you have a lucky dip. You can put your hand and go away some free skincare. Because why not? Obviously that's first come first serve while it lasts. But if you did want to come along to the pop-up shop, there will be some freebies for you to get your hands on. Oh, where am I? YouTube just keeps doing this thing where it keeps flicking me back to where I've lost. Right, let's have a look. Oh, Ezra says, picked up the Meditherapy Retinal Serum for £9. Oh, that's a good price. We love that. And yeah, that's a good price. I might check that one out. Mary says, what should I buy in the Geek and Gorgeous sale? Everything. They don't do bad products. Everything is good. I appreciate that's a cop-out. I can tell you what I'm going to buy in the Geek and Gorgeous sale. I'm going to buy some of their A-game. Their 20 is the high strength, the 10 is the mid-strength, the 5 is the low strength, the 10 is great on the neck, the 20 is great on the face. I'm going to be getting some of that. I'm going to be buying some of their A-Pad. I love their A-Pad azelaic acid. It's the best on the market. I am going to be buying some of their Jelly Joker cleanser because I really enjoy it. I forget I have it, I use it, love it, and then wish I'd used it more often. So I'm going to get some of that. Their Mighty Melt Balm is amazing. You get so much product, it's huge. You get so much product and it lasts forever. I'm going to get some of that, and I'm going to get some of their Stress Less serum. I think genuinely one of the best calming and soothing serums on the market. The only things I wouldn't bother with, I'm not saying they're bad products because they're not, but the only things that I wouldn't bother with are their exfoliators. I don't think they're anything special, and I think they're pricey for what they are. Just my take, and I know that not everybody's going to agree with me on that. I think they're a little bit expensive for what they are, and I don't think they're that amazing. Yeah, I don't think they're that amazing, but that's just my take. Yeah, that's just my take. Yeah, that's the only thing I would probably avoid. Ames Rose says, I got the marine hyaluronics, glycolic acid and barrier support serum from The Ordinary. Excited for the Geek and Gorgeous sale and planning to grab a couple of things from Prequel. Prequel don't ship to the UK. I've fallen out with them. I got sent their products, right? So I got sent their products early on. Must have been when they launched. Got sent their products in PR. Fell in love with them. Went to repurchase them with my own money. They don't ship to the UK. Great. So I've fallen out with them. I haven't. They are still such a good brand. Their vitamin C is divine. Really enjoy it, and their cleansers are really good. Just kind of annoying that they don't ship to the UK. I also bought a lot of Timeless stuff. I keep forgetting what I bought. I bought loads of Timeless stuff. Timeless have 50% off. That's a good sale. 50% off. You need a code for that. I think it's BFCM50. BFCM50, all capital letters. That's 50% off. Really good as well. Vanita said, any sale on Geek and Gorgeous products, yeah, 20% from the 25th. Suzanne said, Rob has legs. I've seen them. You're going to give me a bad name. Or a good name, depends which way you look at it. Carolyn said, I bought The Ordinary, PSA, Stratia, Neod, added it all up, even bought my husband. Even bought my husband a new putter and placed it in his golf bag. You see, we love that. You can always win them round. Just buy them something golf, win them round, it's fine. You have been redeemed. Jamie said, just need to do a reset. Kind of back to basics, I think. I keep just adding and adding and adding. Sometimes, do you know what? Sometimes a New Year skincare reset, not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. I've done it myself. Not a bad. Tom says, let's play How Tall Is Rob. Let's see who gets it right. Wagstaff, great to see you, my love. Says, madaboutskin, Geek and Gorgeous, PSA, way more price range. We love that. We love that. Thank you for including the madaboutskin one in that. So Borneo says, the Allies multi-peptide growth factors is 30% off, although expensive. The 50ml size is quite convenient. It is. And if you do buy anything with Allies of Skin, it is already 30% off. If you use the code madaboutskin, all one word, all capital letters, you get a free lip balm. Who wants not to live about a free lip balm? I know it's not, I mean, I realise that's not like the most exciting thing that ever happened, a free lip balm. But you know what? Better in our pocket than theirs. That's what I always say. Let's see. Which vitamin C is good and affordable? I really like the Sea Glow by Geek and Gorgeous. One of my favourites. I just don't think you can go wrong with the Sea Glow by Geek and Gorgeous or the Timeless. if you live in the US, you can get Timeless. The Timeless is also my favourite. Lisa said, did I miss the video about best things to use on a hoodie dye? No, it's coming this week. I had to re-edit it, but it's coming this week. Let's see. Amy said, are we using metric or imperial? Well, you see, normally, this is when it comes. So when it comes to guess the height, I personally would use imperial when it comes to describing my own height, but I do know the metric equivalent, so I can do either. Can you use 2 copper peptides in your routine to stylize the skin? Yes, absolutely. And sending lots and lots of love to New York. I hope all is wonderful with you. So Ames Rose says, I have to save up some money so I can buy the new madaboutskin hyperpigmentation product in January. Oh my god, the packaging came. I love it. I'm so happy with the packaging. It looks gorgeous. So happy. So happy. Linda says, hi, my best advisor. Sending love, Linda. We love you. Jamie said, yes, I love this time. Actually caught you live. Yay. Pashella said, loving your hair. We'll watch on replay. Thank you very much. See you on replay. Love you. Ames Rose says, I like the later time too. I think the later time does seem to get more viewers. Like in terms of viewer numbers, it does seem to be up. I don't know. Jury's out. Let's see. Where we are. Jan says, Rob is 10 feet when sitting on a horse. Do you know, I can ride a horse. Not well, but I can ride a horse. Christopher said, have you seen Rob on a horse, Jan? People, no, very few people have since about 10 years ago. But my lips are sealed because I don't want to shatter the illusion. Whatever illusion or delusion that is on my part. Let's see. Oh, yes. Wagstaff says, have you seen the new PSA vitamin C derivative serum or had a chance to try it? I have. Okay. So I have tried it. They sent me it about a month ago. I tried it. Okay. So I've got mixed feelings about this. Let me take a sip. So, because I'm going to caveat by saying this, I haven't bought it with my own money because it was isn't even on sale yet, and I got sent it in PR. So I'm going to caveat it by saying that I love it. It gives you a beautiful glow. It feels so nice on the skin. It's a little bit oily on application, but it sinks in really nice. So if you like almost like a facial oil serum hybrid, you will love it. Great formulation. Genuinely gives you the nicest glow. I love it. I do think it's expensive for the size that you get. That's my only caveat. It's £40. Is it 20 mils? £40. It's expensive. If it was free, it would be my go-to product. I absolutely love it. But I don't know whether I'm going to spend my own coin on it. And that, I think, is where I'm struggling with it just a little bit. Doesn't mean it's bad. It does. I just think it's expensive for what it is. So that's my honest review. I think it's always hard because I haven't been able to actually buy it with my own money. I don't feel like I've committed. I do like it, but I think the price point is a little bit much. I think if it was £25, I would be telling everybody to rush out and buy it because I think it's amazing. But I think it's a little bit on the pricey side, personally. That's just my hot take. Ellen, thank you so much for your order. Oh, do you know what? I love people that just put a note on their order. Makes life really easy. Ellen's put a lovely note saying, could I have the balm instead of the toilet bag, the tote? You can. Ellen, you can indeed. We love that. Yes. I will quite happily, I'll pop the free rescue balm in instead of the travel bag. That is no problem at all. Judy, thank you so much. Said, yes, may I get the balm instead of the skincare bag? Judy, you may indeed. That is no problem at all. I will quite happily do that. Let's see. Lily, great. Thank you so much for your order, Lily. Just got it. I actually need to email. I've had a response from our courier, Lily. I need to give you an email this evening. So look out for that inbox this evening, and we can absolutely sort that out for you. Thank you so much for your order. If you let me know whether you want the travel bag or you would like the free rescue balm, I will do either. But thank you so much for your patience while we've sorted everything out, Lily. You are a superstar and I really appreciate it. But look out for an email from me this evening. See. Oh, the Daily says, do you wet shave or do you use an electric? Wet shave. I find electric razors really weird. I don't think you ever get a very close shave with it, and I find it really weird that you just end up with loads of that little like fuzz thing everywhere. I hate them. Absolutely have a complete hatred of electric razors. I know people love them. I personally hate them. So wet shave. And I use the madaboutskin cleanser for my shaving cream, because I find that a lot of shaving creams have like menthol in and strip the skin. So I use the madaboutskin cleanser. Works really, really well. So let's see. Karen says, "Oh, Rob, please find some wonderful animal rescue groups that need financial assistance." Yes, we have. We're working with 2, one in the UK, one in the US. I'm going to be 2 of the charities today. I'll make a full list of everything so everyone will know. But yeah, there's a lot of people need a lot of a lot of people need a lot of support these days, and I think it's definitely there's so many courses, it's really hard to choose, but we've chosen some really good ones, so do not worry. Ames Rose says, "I love a video on liposomes." Oh, I can do that. Yep. I could do that. I could do that as for sure. Tom says, "Does the copper peptide serum now come with a pump?" It does. It comes with a pump. However, Tom, we do have a small quantity that have a dropper for those that would prefer it. It is pumper standard. If anyone would prefer a dropper, you can let our customer service team know, and we will do our best to accommodate that, because I know some people like to use the dropper particularly on the hair. It can help. Obviously, if you've got a dropper on a bottle now, you can take that off and put it on your new bottle. If people want to do that, that's perfectly fine to do it. But if you would prefer one with a dropper, we can while stocks last. But it will come as a standard as a pump, because that's what people have asked for. So we're happy to oblige. But yeah, no, good question, Tom. We like it. So Jan said, "Telling you, did a Neod mud mask today. Better than therapy." I did. I've stocked up on the Flavanone mud by Neod. It is my absolute favourite. Tom says, "I use a travel case for my dog, Lola, and her grooming supplies." We love that. She's a princess, Tom. She deserves a little luxury. We wouldn't begrudge her that at all. And I just love the idea of a dog travelling with a madaboutskin travel case. That's quite iconic. It is quite iconic. I absolutely love that. Right, let's see. We've got lots of people checking out. I should say, just as an update, anybody that makes an order today, so the copper peptide serum is back in stock. Anyone that makes an order today, this weekend, if your order is over £40 or local currency equivalent, excluding shipping, so product total is £40 or more, you will get our free travel case, limited edition, exclusive travel case. This is, you don't need to do anything, it's not a code or anything. Our warehouse will automatically be putting your products in this when they ship out to you. If, instead of this, maybe you've already got one, maybe you don't want one, you would prefer to have one of the intensive rescue balms as your freebie, you are welcome to that. Just drop us a line using the contact us section of the website with your order number, and we can swap that out for that if you would like. But yeah, the copper peptide serum is now back in stock, as is the trio of cleansing cloths is now available for sale on the website. So if anybody really likes them and wants to get their hands on them, the trio is now available. And also we have our new Christmas tote bag, which is exclusive to our pop-up store, which is the 5th to the 7th of December. Hopefully you guys will be able to come in London, where we'll be giving out these completely free with anyone that passes by. If you can't make it for whatever reason and you do want one of these in your order that you place now, just again drop our customer service team a note with your order number or using the contact us section of the website, www.madaboutskin.com, and they can make sure that's added for you, because I don't want anyone missing out just because they don't happen to live in a place convenient to London. Let's see. Angela said, "Didn't get the email about the madaboutskin copper peptide. I've got 2 in the basket." Angela. Yeah, that's absolutely fine, Angela. You've got yours and you'll get the tote. You'll get the travel bag as well, my love. So it's all in there for you. So Dynamite Sky says, "Thanks again for the Korean sunscreen video. Adding the K-Secret collagen sun lotion to my routine has completely changed my skin texture. Never been so smooth in my adult life." Yes, that we love to hear. I'm so happy it's working for you, my love. BB says, "Love your uploads, your channel, and you're spreading the knowledge. Gonna lay my SPF and go for a jog." Sending love, happy jogging. Enjoy your jogging. Leslie said, "I love the madaboutskin face cloth." Thank you, Leslie. Thank you for adding some to your order. I'm so happy they're working for you. Love the travel case. It's so attractive and great quality. I keep my madaboutskin product backups in there. We love an organised person. We love that. Amy says, can I get a shout out even if I don't buy anything? Amy, for you, of course. Amy, how am I supposed to do a shout out? Amy, we love you. Thank you. Does that count as a shout out? That's like the most deranged shout out in the world. Yeah, that's fine. Let's have a look. 1 second. Brilliant. Right. Let's see where we are with things. Big thank you to Barbara. Thank you so much for your order, who also will be getting the travel case. Thank you so much. Let's see if I look. Oh, Miss Jane says, anyone else had their Neod order cancelled without explanation? No. Mine came a little bit slower than it normally does, but I assume that's just because they've got such a backlog of orders with the sale on. No, I've not had a cancellation. I don't know if anybody else has experienced that. It's unusual. Normally they're quite good with stuff, but that doesn't mean that these things don't happen. I'd be interested to know what their reasoning for that was. Catherine says, impatiently waiting for the waitlist email to come. Don't worry, Catherine, they are working on it now. I know the customer service team are sending them out individually as we speak. It is coming. It is coming. Amy says, I love the cloth. Thank you, Amy. And Fristenberg says, also love the cloth. Definitely going to buy some. Thank you, Fristenberg. We love you. Manuel, Manuel Rob goes in order. He'll get yours. No worries. Yes, thank you, Anne. Much appreciated. Yes, Dynamite Sky says waffle cloth, so we can't cut the waffle anymore. We do need merch with waffle on. We need waffle-related merch. Leave that with me. Suzanne says best cloths for a Lux face routine. We love a Lux routine. Bonnie says, Rob, I'm loving the rescue balm I recently received. Very multifunctional and powerful. Thank you. Ben, great to see you, my love. Thank you so much for your order earlier, Ben. Much appreciated and love you. Let's see. During the last live stream, I made a purchase and was told to cloths. Sarah Davis. You will be able to get them if they have been missed or whatever. Just drop our customer service team an email. They'll ship them back out to you. Don't worry. We have hundreds and hundreds of orders. We try to get everything right first time, but not always. And where we don't, just let us know and we will happily put it right, Sarah. So just pop an email across to the contact us section using www.madaboutsskincare.com and they'll be able to sort that out for you. No problem. Rob, have you started to decorate? How many trees do you have up already? Ooh, good question, Suzanne. So I have started. I have 2 up. 2 to go. 2 up, 2 to go, which I think I'm making progress. I'm definitely making progress. It's slower than I would like because I keep getting sidetracked with stuff, but I do definitely want to get my hands on some more baubles. So I'm going to London. I'm going to do some Christmas bauble shopping because I think one of my trees is looking a little under-decorated. Probably not by most people's standards, but by mine. So watch this space and I will share with you any bauble updates that I have. And have you, my love? Who has started to decorate already? Has anyone actually got their trees up or is it just me? I feel like I go quite early most years. I'm not expecting everyone to go as early as me. But yeah, anyone else getting their Christmas trees up already? Fristenberg says the rescue balm has saved my lips after band rehearsals. Yay! Thank you, Fristenberg. Sarah said, is it okay to email the customer service? Yeah, Sarah, we'll just send it out to you. Oh, I see, Sarah, that you've just placed an order. Bear with me. I can deal with this for you now. Save you the bother. Thank you for putting your note on that, Sarah. Yeah, I'll action all that for you. So, Sarah, just to confirm, yes, I'll send in the 2 free washcloths that were missed. That'll be on your order, and I can pop in the Christmas tote for you and swap out the travel guide for the rescue balm. Consider it done, Sarah. I will get all that sorted for you now. No need to email in. I mean, you can still email if you want, but don't worry, I will sort that all out as soon as I'm off this live stream. Thank you, my love. When will the Ultra Protection Antioxidant Cream be repackaged? Just receive it. The pump doesn't work as well. Yeah. So we are love the product though. Yeah. We know that the pump it's a thick product. It's just going to work better in a tube. It's coming back in a tube in January. So watch this space. Hi Rob, love the rescue balm and the washcloth. Oh my god, it's so soft. We love it. Can you please do a review of the Niche Beauty Lab products, especially Transparent Lab? I am doing a full niche review. It'll be this month. I can't tell you exactly when. It'll be later this month. But yeah, they've got 30% off, so it's kind of like feels like a good time to do the review for sure. Jamie says, anything you suggest from Paula's Choice that's worth it on sale? So what is the Paula's Choice sale? Let me have a look. Let me just actually go on. I never buy anything for Paula's Choice. Not because I don't think their products are good. They are. I just think they're really overpriced. Let's have a look what their sale actually is. Ooh, 30% off. We like 30%. Okay, so 30% off is good. I will give them that. So what would I personally buy? My favourite product from them, while it's on sale, is the 7% Ectoin. Ectoin is a great calming and soothing product. So I would say if you if you want to do Paula's Choice, I would probably get the 7% Ectoin. It's actually the best on the market. Fully recommend. What else do I like from them? I really like their vitamin C. They do a 25% vitamin C, which is half derivative, half pure form. That's really good. I like that azelaic acid booster. That's also a really nice product. Again, full price. I think they're all too expensive, but I think with the 30% off, those would actually be worth buying for sure. Judy says, looking forward to trying the rescue balm during the cold winter to come. I know, it's turned so cold here in the UK, and my skin is so dry because of the heating. Last night, I just smothered the rescue balm on my skin, and it really helped. Like, I'm going to do it again tonight. And it should be back to normal. Jackie, thank you so much for your order. You'll be getting the travel case, my love. And Fristenberg, thank you so much for your order, my love. I will happily pop in the Christmas tote for you, no problem. That is no problem at all. I will get that added. Fristenberg says, yes, I need that tote. It's coming your way. Janet says, yay, I love that tote too. Thank you so much, Janet. And like I say, don't worry, we'll be doing a live stream during the pop-up shop. All day Saturday. It's guaranteed to be the longest live stream we've ever done, like 12 hours. And it'll be a great way for you guys to actually feel part of it, even though you might not be able to be there in person. So hopefully people will be able to tune in and watch. Which is just like amazing. But anyone that orders during that live stream will also automatically get the Christmas tote if you just pop in. What I hope people will do with the pop-up shop is just pop in and say hi. You don't have to buy anything. There is no obligation. Pop in, say hi. You can pick up a free tote. You can have them free mulled wine, zero cost. Come in, have a little chat. Talk to anyone else that's there. Have a chat with me. My mum's going to be there helping out, so you can have a chat with her. Ask her to give all the gossip on me. She'll quite happily tell you. And yeah, just come and have a chat. We would love to chat to you all. Scott said that colour is fire. Angela says, love the colour of the rescue balm tote. Thank you so much. Laura says, yes, love that Christmas tote. Remy said, my sister would love that tote. Like I say, anybody that orders between now and the pop-up, if you did, just drop our customer service team an email and we can always include one. I don't want anyone missing out. Jamie says, yeah, it'll be fun to see the live from the pop-up. Love that. I can't wait. I think it'd just be really nice. It also means I'll be able to chat to you if we have a quiet bit where, the shop is empty and I'm just sat there twiddling my thumbs. I won't be, because I'll be chatting to you guys, which is just like you're there, which is amazing. Let me see where I've lost where I'm in the chat. There we are. It's doing this thing where it's flicking backwards and forwards. Oh, that is a nice cup of tea. It's cold, but it's a nice cup of tea. Ames Rose says, I love the blue tote, but the yellow one I got with the sunscreen is so cheery. I must get the red one. Thank you, my love. Yeah, I think of all the ones we did, I know quite a few people have all three. I think the yellow one is probably my favourite colour-wise, but the red one is a close second. Definitely a close second. And Janet says, I can't wait for that Christmas hoodie. Yeah, we've got to actually get them We've got to get the sizing done, but we can definitely, yeah, we can definitely get them. And they're going to be, it's going to be so exciting. I cannot wait. Cannot wait. Scott said, don't forget to exfoliate that like button. Yes. Do as Scott says. Do as Scott says. Yeah. Let's see. Heidi, my love. Just to let you know, because I know you're on the live stream, Heidi, you've ordered the copper peptides, 2 of the copper peptides. It's actually 3 for 2. So if you put 3 in your basket, you will get only actually pay for 2. So you put 3 in your basket, then at checkout, when you check out, one of them will show as completely free. You've only put 2 in your basket, so what I'm going to do, don't need to do anything, Heidi. Thank you for your order, and I will make sure you get the Christmas tote. I'll add that in, and I'm just going to put in here free peptide. So I'll add the free peptide in for you, so you don't miss out. So you don't need to do anything, just to let you know. You don't need to contact them or anything. I'll automatically correct that for you. That's no problem. Let's see, Jackie, thank you so much for your email. I will put you down for the rescue balm and the tote as well, my love. No problem. Let's see. Suzanne says, will we be blessed with totes for every outfit? Absolutely. Absolutely goes without saying. Helen says, I'm on the copper peptides waiting list, but haven't received the email. Should I wait to just place my order? You can place your order, Helen. That's absolutely fine. You will get the email. They're coming through now. They're working through them. I know we had over 400 people on the wait list, and I know they're getting individual emails, so I know the customer service team are doing it as we speak. So you can wait for it, or you can place your order now, but I'll make sure that anything that you get, you'll get everything that you're entitled to, my love. Do not worry. I'll sort that out for you. Let's see. Rev said the rescue balm same as the lip balm. It is. So basically, anybody that remembers the lip balm, the branding team are telling me to stop referring to it as the lip balm, because it's a multi-purpose all over body balm. The lip balm, as was the lip conditioner, same formula, better quality ingredients. We actually worked really hard on the sourcing of the ingredients, so it's a better quality ingredient. But the same ingredients, just better quality in a larger pot, so you can use it all over the body. So people might notice the difference, it works a little bit better. That's because the ingredient quality we've really worked on improving to get maximum quality. So yeah, that's how I would describe it. But it is the same formulation. Let's have a look. Chuckled. Nothing got chucked. I love you, Jan. I love you so much. Angela says, loving the balm. I've got a jar upstairs and downstairs. I've got one in the car, one in the bathroom, and one in my office. And you don't need to reapply it that often, but I still like to have them all around me, just in case. Jamie said, love the balm. So glad I got 2. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you. And Tom said, yes, the rescue balm is the former lip conditioner. For those of you that remember the lip conditioner, you're the true OG crowd. Ezra said, balm sounds perfect for basting with the new ordinary PHA thing. Yes, it is. That would be it's how I do it. Put the ordinary, or the Dr. Idris. Dr. Idris does the barrier lip peel. Could also use that, and then put the rescue balm over the top. Perfection. Let's see. Good morning, nearly 10 a.m. Sunday morning here in New Zealand, just hanging out some laundry. Sending love to New Zealand. That's early, but you know what? I'm glad that we could keep you company as you're doing your laundry, my love. Sending you all the love. Let's have a look. Here we are. Let's see. Wait, had to step away for a bit. How do we get the Christmas tote? Oh, Amy, that's fine. Basically, we've got enough. So if you can either pick one up. No obligation. You don't need to buy anything. Just waltz in to the pop-up shop and say, give me my tote, please. We do expect people to say please. And you can collect one without having to buy a single thing. Or anyone that orders between now and the pop-up shop or on the live, the all-day live at the pop-up shop will get one. If you just email the customer service team, we can add that in. That's no problem at all. Let's have a look and see. Let's see. See where we are with the chat. Right, just say, Manuel, thank you so much for your order, Manuel. Thank you so much. Hope all is wonderful with you. And let me just double check the note you put on there. Can you guys send me the tote? Yes, of course, my love. And I'll make sure one of the Christmas totes is included for you. That is no problem at all. Thank you so much. See, and Oleski, thank you so much for your order. Really appreciate it. Let me have a look. Yeah, really appreciate it. Thank you. Right, where am I? Oh, why do I keep losing where I'm in the chat? Do you know what? I am blaming YouTube for this. Let's see where I am. Let's have a look. Amy said, Rob said do twice. No comment. No comment. And just my partner is using the madaboutskin copper peptides in his receding hairline. After 5 weeks, he's noticed tiny hairs. Yes. This makes me so happy. So basically, guys, use your copper peptides on your hairline because copper peptides actually are clinically proven to reduce the amount of DHT present in the scalp, DHT being the primary reason for shrinking hair follicles. So it's not an overnight treatment sensation, but over time it definitely works, and you will start seeing those baby hairs come through in about 5 to 6 weeks, and then it'll increase density from there. It's really good. You can use it to prevent hair loss. You can use it to reverse hair loss that's already happened. Sooner you start, the better. Copper peptides, so good. Even if you just use it on your face and then just push it up into the temples, it will definitely work. Let's have a look. Trish, great to see you, my love. Hope all is wonderful with you. Let's have a look. Tino, great to see you, Valerie. Hope all is ready for you. Oh my god, I didn't realise you were on. We are on. We are so on. so on. Let's have a look. Fristenberg says, mostly Danish books. I went to the biggest book convention in Denmark. That sounds like fun. We would love that. Tom says, someone used to say, I know exactly who you're referring to, Tom. Tom. I know exactly who you're referring to. Every says, I love that red tote bag. Won't be able to get to London though, sorry. That's okay, my love. We will miss you. But that's absolutely fine. Anyone that can, we will be happy to see you. Could you please review the following products? Yes, let me make a list of those. Basically, azelaic acid serums. Let me make a list of those. Done. Thank you so much. Let's see. So that's a 6'1" isn't tall. I'm gonna hide in my rabbit hole now. I don't know. Dynamite Guy says, I'm 4'10", 1 inch away from needing a booster seat in my car according to local news. I love that. I literally love that. That makes me so happy reading that. Kerry said, I'm on new to skincare journey at 52. I've learned so much from you, so I want to say thank you. I appreciate your honest style. Thank you. First of all, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much. I'm glad that it's been useful for you. And I always say, whatever age you happen to be, there is always a good time to enjoy skincare. I fully endorse that. I just think some people think, oh, I've left it too late, or I've started too early, or there is never a wrong age to love yourself. And I think self-care, skincare go hand in hand. Trish said, oh, Trish's Yarn Adventures, which I love that name because I'm a big crocheter. I love my crochet. I can get the ordinary from Farmers, a big clothing and furniture store in New Zealand. Shipping from Northern Hemisphere is so expensive. I know, this is true. I love New Zealand. It's on my absolute must-go list. Yeah, Jan said, I think the limit in Canada is $20 before you get customs charges. Ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Luckily here in the UK, customs, like a lot of things in the UK, are completely incompetent. They let everything through. Like literally everything through. I think in my whole time of buying hundreds of packages internationally, I paid customs once. It was an error and they refunded me. So they're so incompetent, and I love that. UK customs never change. Never change. I mean, I dread to think what else is coming into the country that shouldn't be. Who knows? But my skincare never gets custom charges, so I love that. So yeah. Jan says, the EU used to have a €20 limit. Now it's gone. That's progress. Yeah. I must admit, the EU with their VAT rules, not my favourite organisation in the world. Their VAT rules, not very customer friendly. Not very business friendly either, but also I think it's hard to feel bad for businesses. Sorry for businesses, but I feel sorry for customers that have to charge. It's a bit annoying. I think EU customers are now used to it. So I think it came as a shock 2 years ago when it was introduced. Now they're a bit used to it, whatever. I just say long live UK customs. Incompetent to the last end, and I love that. And that is not a criticism. I fully support that. I fully support it because I hope we suddenly don't. I mean, the UK is absolutely skint. No, but there is no money here. There's no money here. And they're trying to desperately tax anything that moves. If it moves, they tax it. So I'm sure that they will suddenly decide that they want to get every last bit of customs money out of those. I can see it happening. But at the moment, long may it last. Right, let's see. Andrew says, Rob, I need a gentle vitamin C derivative form, please. Suffer from rosacea, non-pimple can, but feel I'm really missing out. You know what? I don't think you can go wrong with this. Oh, where is it? This is the ordinary ascorbyl tetraiso-palmitate solution, 20% of vitamin F. This, really good. Really inexpensive. It's a little on the oily side, so mix it in with your moisturiser and it'll sink in to perfection. Honestly, Angela, don't overthink it. Just buy that. You'll love it. It's high strength, but it's derivative, so it's gentle. Great for rosacea. I would fully recommend it. Fully recommend it. Right. Pui, thank you so much for your order. Really appreciate it. And I've got a note saying red tote bag, please. You can indeed. I'll make sure that is added. Susie, thank you for your order too. Really appreciate it. That's going to the US. Rowan, great to see you. Oh, Ezra, thank you so much. I recognise from the surname from the thing. Ezra, sending you lots and lots of love to Southampton. And thank you so much for your order. That will be coming all the way to you, and you'll be getting the free travel bag with that as well. Let's have a look. Let's see where we are. Right, and Tanya, wonderful to see you, Tanya, my love. And you can have the tote indeed. That is no problem at all. I would be quite happy to include that for you. Thank you for leaving a note and making it super easy for me. You can indeed. Let's see where we are. Let's have a look. Dynamite Sky says, I live in Canada in Quebec, so I don't see a lot of brands in the shops here because of the French packaging requirements. Yeah, unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, you've got to cater to everyone, I get that. But if you want to sell into retail in Canada, you have to have both French and English on the packaging, which means a whole new packaging design, which is a lot for particularly small brands. Big brands, they can suck it up, it's fine. For small brands, it is quite a big challenge, and is one of the reasons why I think a lot of indie brands don't launch in Canada, which I think is a shame for Canadians, but I see it from both sides. I do see it from both sides. And I think because of the bilingual requirements, Tom, you're right, Canadians do miss out because a lot of brands are like, it's a lot of money. If I was to redesign all the packaging, just for example, just for my brand, if I wanted to launch in Canadian stores, which I would love to, that would be a dream, I'd have to have bilingual requirements on the packaging, so I'd have to redo all the packaging. You're looking at an investment probably in the region of about £30,000 to £35,000, about 50,000 Canadian dollars. Now, for a big brand like Unilever, that's nothing, that's pennies. But for a small brand, that's a lot. That is a lot up front on top of paying for all your inventory, paying for all your staff. It's a lot. It's a lot. And I think that's why a lot of brands don't, if that makes sense. Amy said, if I change my name to mine, would I get a bunch of free stuff? Worth trying. Do you know what? We did have somebody that shall remain nameless. We did have somebody that helped out. Tom will know this. Tom knows who I mean. Tom, you can WhatsApp me. You know exactly who I mean. It's not Tom, just to be clear. It's not Tom. Somebody else that used to help alongside in the early days of the YouTube channel. And turned out was reaching out to lots of brands in my name, asking for free swag and having it sent to them. Which I didn't know about. I was like, yeah, no. That's not happening. I mean, no, that's not good. Because these brands were like, we send you all this free stuff, we never review it. Well, I didn't ask for it. B, I didn't see it. See, who's this? And then it turned out that was actually a thing. That's an actual thing. So, Yeah, Tom knows who that person is. Suzanne says bobbing for freebies. So, Amy, unfortunately, yours is not a unique idea. That one's been tried before. And you could try to go feminized. I like your idea, Jan. I like your idea. Julie says, just ordered the copper peptides and some beautiful waffle cloth. Can't wait to receive it. Thank you so much, my love. So will you be doing an Allies of Skin video? I'm going to talk about Allies of Skin in the Black Friday summary video, if that helps. Looking at your website, £42 New Zealand dollars for the copper peptide serum, but free shipping to New Zealand. Is that right? Yes. Over a certain amount, I don't know what the New Zealand dollar equivalent is for the copper peptides, but it is free shipping. And you can use the code. Let me just have a look. Let me have a look. We have a low free shipping amount. We do have a low free shipping amount on our products anyway, to just make it as affordable as possible. If you're over that free shipping amount, it's free shipping. If you're under it, or shipping approved, if you use the code SHIP for free, SHIP, the number 4 FREE, all one word, all capital letters, ship for free, then it'll take off the shipping for you for your first order. I read recently that copper peptides can give you the uglies if used too often. Is that true? No, I don't know who said this. No, there is nothing in copper peptides that would cause that. I think no. I have heard people say this, but I don't know. Some people say if you use too many peptides, it makes your skin droop. There is literally nothing out there in any of the literature, any of the studies that show that's a thing. I think it's a weird thing. It's one of those weird things that just kind of keeps doing the rounds. And people seem to believe. I don't know, but no, you're absolutely fine. Nope. Michelle, thank you very much for your order. Much appreciated. And same to you, Kimberly. Much appreciated. You guys make me laugh so much. I do love a good dad joke. Julie says, should I layer peptides with growth factors first and then copper peptides? Yeah, either way around is absolutely fine, my love. Either way around. Ezra said, the Geek Gorgeous exfoliators are weirdly expensive for an otherwise affordable brand. I agree. I don't know why. That's, I think, what shocks me. They're not bad formulas. They're quite gentle. I actually like their exfoliators, but suddenly they're like twice as expensive as everything else. I'm not sure why. So yeah, I think that's what puts me off. Makeup on filters is higher up. So excited about the copper peptides restock. Can you show us what the pump is like? Yes, I can. I don't have one on me. It's in the warehouse. I don't have one on me. It's this pump. So it's the same pump as on the chemical peel gel, and yeah, so it's the streamlined white pump. It locks. So if you want to travel with it, it locks, which is really good. So it's the standard pump. If you've ever used a pump from us, it's the same pump. It just means that you can reuse the pumps for all the products and switch in between them. That's absolutely fine. And yeah, that'll work really well. Jan, thank you so much for your order. You said it would be great to have the Christmas tote included. You can indeed. Jan, that is no problem at all. I will have that added for you. That's no problem at all. Let's have a look. And Catherine, thank you so much for your order. I'm just reading your note. You can have the red tote bag. That's no problem at all. Yeah, and Catherine, I'll make sure you get your waitlist product. That's no problem whatsoever. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Maria, thank you so much for your order, my love. Much appreciated. Let's have a look. And you'll also be getting the travel case too. So Trish says, full collection, 277 New Zealand dollars free shipping. I could try it all. You see, this is it. I'll throw in some waffle cloths for you. Amy says, wonder if Rob could do the Macarena on a horse. I think that might be stretching. I mean, people pay to see that. Who am I kidding? Reve says, what are my predictions for skincare trends in 2026? Now, I love this question because I remember, Reve, that you asked this on our New Year's Live at the start of this year. So I love that this is a regular question every year. Keep it up. I expect to see the same question at the end of next year. What am I? Because I love answering this question. I always love answering this question. Because normally I would say I'm about 50% right. If I look back to my predictions last year, I was more than 50% right. So I said last year that the big trends this year would be ectoing. That's come off. It's a huge trend. That people would be definitely looking to streamline, so minimize the number of products, maximize the outcomes. That's definitely been a thing. The cost would become a factor and people will be trading down in terms of cost pricing. That has definitely happened. And I think we've seen from the sales and the volume of sales that people are doing in the sales period, people are desperate to get their hands on a bargain. I think that'll carry forward to next year too. What are my predictions? So I think beef tallow will cease to exist. That was a big trend this year. That's a flash in the pan. Do you know what? I don't think it's a terrible thing. I don't think putting beef tallow on your skin is going to do you any harm. I'm not sure it's going to do you a whole lot of good. I think it's just a moisturizer, but that's fine. But I think the trend for that will be disappearing next year. Nobody will be doing that. I think there's going to be a big trend away from some of the big like what I call like big multinational brands. So I think the likes of L'Oreal, CeraVe, Cetaphil, La Roche-Posay, those sort of brands, they've seen a sales slump this year, and I think that's going to accelerate next year. So I think there's going to be the big brands are going to be struggling just because their products are so overpriced. I mean, La Roche-Posay wants £60 for a serum that isn't worth £60. I think that's the problem. CeraVe aren't as cheap as they used to be. People are more cost conscious. So I think that's the theme that's happening. I would say I think the brands which are going to do well next year, I think that Naturium are going to literally go from strength to strength. I think they're going to be one of the big viral brands. You can see it sort of emerging on TikTok a little bit. I think that's going to overdrive next year. So I think Naturium are going to be a brand to watch out for in terms of growth. I think Triny London and their skincare is going to just explode in popularity. It already is. You can see that now, and I think it's going to continue next year. I think Neod are going to have a bit of a resurgence. You start to see them come out with they've got 3 new products in the pipeline. I don't know what they are, but they're in the pipeline. I think Neod are going to have their like big moment next year again, and I'm absolutely thrilled about that. I think things that are not, I think devices are on the way out. People are going to start using less skincare devices, especially those electrocuting ones. They're gone. You can already kind of see that. And I think in terms of ingredients, people are really growth factors are going to continue to be a huge thing. I think exosomes are going to be massive in skincare, and I think there's going to be a big push around glow, but not glass skin. I mean just like glow. So expect ingredients like tranexamic acid, azelaic acid, ectoin, things like that to really come to the fore. Those were my predictions. I think if I was going to go out on a limb and go for my prediction last year was that James Welsh was going to come out with his own skincare line. That didn't happen, so I'm going to roll that forward to this year, where I think James Welsh is going to come out with his own skincare line. I know that Natalie O'Neill, who is big over on TikTok, I met her at a party. She's fabulous. Absolutely love her. She's coming out with her own skincare line February, March, I think, this year. That's going to be big. I'm expecting that to be quite big. Yeah, those are my predictions. Anyone else got any other predictions? Does anyone agree, disagree with my predictions? Let me know. Let's see. Where are we at for... so I think we learned Rob doesn't do Macarena Amy. I did, last time. I did last fortnight. A fortnight ago, the last live stream. I did. Promise. Someone needs to buy me a horse first. Someone buys me a horse, I'll do it. That's my deal. Wagstaff says, PSA 2 for 1 did apply the new vitamin C. Okay, so if it is buy one, get one free, I'm going to order it now. That I will do, because I definitely think basically half price, that is well worth it. Wagstaff, you always have the good info. Thank you. I am definitely worth that. I'm going to buy that now. Tom said, I think the horse will do the Macarena first. Julie said, based on your recommendation, I purchased and began using the Medicate Pro Collagen. Yes, it's a bit pricey, but a little goes a long way and it's heavy for me. I'd use a little because it is quite a thick cream and I absolutely love it. I agree. And I'm going to be buying some more of it when the sale starts now. I thought it was tomorrow. It's actually starting now. Amy says, I'm dying on that Macarena hill. Suzanne says, the Macarena better happen at 1 million or I give up. That is true. You can all, I tell you what, at 1 million subscribers, I will pay for you all to come over to the UK and we can all do it together. Deal? Jan, sending you lots and lots of love. Have a wonderful evening, my love. I hope all is wonderful with you. Catherine says, when will the wait emails clean? Oh, we've sorted that out. Jenny says, will your copper peptides fit with the routine that has vitamin C in the AM and growth factors in the PM? Yes, because the copper peptides are encapsulated, so it works with everything. Just slot it into your routine and you are good to go. It's encapsulated, so it just fits with everything. Suzanne, you are very welcome, my love. Sleep well and sending you all the love. Ames Ray says, I don't splurge on pricey products when they're on sale because I know I won't be able to purchase consistently. I agree with you. This is the other thing. Don't spend once and then not be able to afford. Consistency is key. I am 100% with you there, my love. 100%. Tanya said, just received the 9 less azelaic acid serum. What's the best way to use it in a lighter routine that contains the madaboutskin, copper peptides, and A-Game 20? Just use it. Honestly, just use it. It works beautifully well with those two products. Don't stress it. I would probably use it before those. So I'd start with the 9 less azelaic acid. I'd then go with the copper peptides. Then I'd go with the A-Game 20. I'd use it in that order. But don't stress it, because honestly, they're all compatible and they're all well formulated so they can be used together. And I think you'll love it. Let me know what you think. It gives you that really nice plump. I love it. Absolutely love it. Reve says the travel case is great. Thank you so much, Reve. Rob, is it possible to purchase the madaboutskin travel pouch now or in the future? It will be in the future. It will be in the future while stocks last. For sure. And said, I didn't get the email either. They're all going out now. They're literally all going out as we speak. So watch this space. Jenny said, oh, it's a live stream with Rob. Love your sunscreen. Thank you for what you do. No, thank you. We love you. Manuel Infante says, any codes for the madaboutskin? Oh, no, absolutely fine, love. It's thanks. All capital letters, all one word. That will get you 30% off anything, my love. 30% off anything. That'd be great. I am in England here, in the UK. Iams Rose says the madaboutskin customer service is first rate. Thank you so much. Shug says I started decorating it. We love that. Let's see. Enna says, I bought the piece of Paula's Choice Toning and Cleansing Balm. Both really good. I love those. Timeless Vitamin C is amazing. It is, and it's half price at the moment, which we love. Tom says, there have been lots of orders that have gone to California. Not sure that there are any products that can't be shipped there. Yeah, we ship everything to California. Everything can go to California. There's no problem at all. So yeah, fill your boots, fill your basket even. And yeah, you could definitely, everything will go to California. Janet says, well, I feel about how long the live stream will be for you. I'm excited about it. I'm actually quite excited about it. I mean, I might not feel that on the day when I'm like 6 hours in, but I'm excited for it. And if I'm serving in a shop and chit-chatting to everyone, I might as well be, live streaming it at the same time, I guess. That's kind of my theory. Wait till I look absolutely exhausted at the end and then it's fine. Miss Jane said, I've just finished my nighttime skincare routine, slugged with the madaboutskin rescue balm, now listening to the live stream and doing an assignment. Sending you good luck with your assignment. It's going to go amazingly. Do not worry, it's going to go amazingly. Christopher said, I don't believe the shop will be empty at any point, Rob. Oh, thank you. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Well, as long as I've got enough space to have my sandwich at lunch, I'm fine. I don't know whether it's going to be popular, quiet. I don't know. We'll see. It's just, we're trying it out. Having a bit of fun, enjoying the company with everyone, and we'll see how it goes. The Daily said your copper peptides are well underpriced. 30ml for 3% for $17.99. They should be £25 minimum. Do you know what? I could probably, the branding team keeps saying this to me, charge more. And I'm like, I get it. Money's been left on the table because I could charge more, but I also don't want to. In a weird way, my motto has always been with business, and this might make me a terrible businessman or a great businessman. I'll leave you guys to decide. In a weird way, I would rather people buy, instead of people buying a product once at a high price point and then never buying again, I'd rather people buy it at a low price point and buy 10 times in the future. Ultimately, I'm going to make more money that way. I'm going to make more money off the person that buys 10 times than the person who pays a high price but only buys twice. I guess that's where I'm coming at from. And I've always believed, since launching this channel, that skincare should be affordable and accessible. And so I feel like a bit of a hypocrite if I don't follow through on that when it comes to my own line, I guess. But yeah, I probably am leaving money on the table. I get that. But all I'll say is we make enough money to pay the staff, to cover our bills, and to keep formulating product and bringing out new products. So we are, we're not doing badly at the price point we charge, and so I want to keep it that way, I guess. But thank you very, very much. Cassie says, really impressed with the rescue balm for the face and body. Not sticky or suffocating. I usually hate slugging. This is the first and only product that I've been able to slug with. I agree. What happens if all the copper peptides sell out because we get the waitlist? I'll make sure. There is enough. Don't panic. There is enough. The waitlist emails are going out. Let me have a look. 110 have gone out so far. There's more going out all the time. Let's have a look. Stuart, thank you so much for your order. You would like the travel case instead. You'd like the balm instead of the travel case. That's absolutely fine, Stuart. No problem whatsoever. I can do that for you. Thank you so much for your note. Can you use the rescue balm as an eye cream? Yes, absolutely. Under the eye, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Use a peptide first and then put it on top. That'll give you the very best results. Declan says, hey, I've got a question. Hello, Declan. Great to see you. Olive Young have their Black Friday sale starting tomorrow where you get 35% off. Do you have any good bargains to pick up? Olive Young, I always had good experiences with. I've loved their service. I've always had good experiences with them. I would say Beauty of Joseon. If you were just out there to try and, stock up on a little Korean skincare, Beauty of Joseon. I love their retinol eye cream. It's really good. What else do I love from them? I love their honey mask is beautiful. Fully recommend it. And I also love anything from the Numbuzzin 9+ line. Their essence and toner are amazing. Those would be like my go-to that I would definitely stock up on, Declan. And Frisbo said, I love the hat with the madaboutskin moisturiser with the madaboutskin balm on top for the lips. Doing it. I do it tonight. I'm going to do it tonight. Kim says, special discount code for the live. Thanks. All capital letters, all one word. 30% off. Can't say further than that. And we are going to be doing our New Year's live like we did last year. And there's a special code for that. Cannot wait. Jamie says, what are your thoughts on the Dr. Idris Hyperfade Serum on the fence? I like it. I've just bought this. This is the soft wash cleanser. And I bought their lip balm. The lip exfoliator. I like the Hyperfade serum. I think it works. So I've used it and it works. So that's the first thing. I just think it's a little bit on the expensive side. That would be my only criticism. I think it's a little bit on the pricey side. That would be it. But I don't want to, I don't want to, I don't know. I don't want to, I don't want to say anything bad about it because it actually works, but it's not my price point that I would go to every single day, if that makes sense. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Manuel. Says, I love Rob and how real he is and such an expert. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. Sherry says, hi, Rob. Would love to know what sparked your interest in skincare. Acne. It's not very glamorous, but it's present. Acne. I used to have really bad acne. Everything I tried, nothing worked. So I started to do some research into what could work and found what at the time were very difficult to find ingredients like azelaic acid, and found them, used them, transformed my skin. I was like, right, this is kind of what got me into skincare and why I set up the channel. And it just kind of grew from there, to be honest. Amy says, hi Rob from Zara, sending love. Amy, hope all is wonderful with you. Michelle says, sorry I missed the start. Please could you go through the offer on Mad About Skin? I can, my love. So the peptides have now restocked. So if you get the peptides, you can either use thanks, all capital letters for 30% off, or you can put 3 in your basket and you will only pay for 2 at checkout. 1 will be free, so 3 for the price of 2. If you spend £40 on product, £40 or more on product, you will get our free travel case, which is the Mad About Skin travel case. You don't need a code or anything. With the warehouse will just automatically include this on any orders over the value of £40, excluding shipping value of product. If you would prefer to receive the Intensive Rescue Balm free instead of the travel case, just let us know using the contact us section of the website and we can do that for you. There you go. Hopefully that helps. Let's have a look. Jan said, oh, Tom's already summarised it as well. Thank you so much, Tom. I could have saved myself a job there. Just seen that, Tom. Thank you so much. Michelle, Copperpet says 2. Yeah, thank you, guys. Kerry says, I agree, it's never too late. Thank you, by the way. I love your washcloth. Thank you, Kerry. Love you. Ames Rose says, I'm a long time crocheter. Should have started a Mad About Crochet group. I would be up for that. I would genuinely be up for that. Let's see it. If you would rather have a rescue band instead of the free travel case, put it in the notes. This is true. Put it in the notes. Contact the customer service team. We'll sort it out. Mary said, I bought the Timeless Coenzan Q10, B5 and Matrixel. Can I stack them together? Yes. Actually, in that order. You've chosen the right order. You can use it morning and evening, or one or the other. I would use it both, morning and evening, for the best results. Leslie said, having tech issues, catch up on replay. Missing you already, Leslie. Sending you so much love. Karen says, Rob, can you use the ordinary pycnogenol and the amino acids together in your moisturiser? You absolutely can. I have done. I would recommend it. Absolutely can. Emmy says, oh no, I placed an order today for 2. Wish I'd waited to get the 3rd. Oh, Emmy, you know I'll sort you out. Emmy, bear with me. There you go. All done. Emmy, I've added your free peptide. Do not worry, my love. It is on its way to you. So yeah, don't worry. Don't worry, my love. Always will make sure you guys don't miss out. Julie said, didn't realise the 3 for 2. Julie, let me have a look. Let me find your order. Tell you what, Julie, just email in to the contact us section of the website. Yeah, if you go into the obviously where you ordered, if you go into the contact us section, just ping an email across. I'll look out for it straight after this live stream. I'll go over there and I'll respond to it and I'll sort it all out for you, my love. Do not worry, I will get it sorted. Let's have a look. Laurie says, replace my order a little later today. Thank you so much, Laurie. Oh, Johan says, contact customer service. They're fantastic. Thank you. Dusty says, hi, Rob. I want to get a vitamin C serum. I'm going to bite the bullet and the hot dog pong. What would you suggest for sensitive skin? Oh, sensitive skin, I would either go with the derivative, which you won't get the hot dog pong, so that could be a benefit. I like the one by The Ordinary. Any of the Ordinary derivatives are great. Or you go for the 10% Timeless, which is a little bit hot doggy, but is gentle and will work really, really well. Either of those. So Timeless 10% or one of the derivatives from... for the from The Ordinary. Tom says, Ella with customer service is great. She deserves a lot of praise. Oh, thank you, Tom. I'll pass that on to her. I know she does work very hard. Amy says, Ella's fantastic. Oh, you see, she gets she gets all the love. She gets all. I'm jealous. She gets all the love. No, she is genuinely fantastic, and I'm so happy it's sorted it out. Yeah, I will pass that on. Susan said, I received my first madaboutskin order yesterday. I used the sunscreen today and quite happy with it. Can't wait for the copper peptide order. Thank you so much. Amy said, just got the rescue balm. It's like nectar from heaven on my skin. I might have some scented flavour ones. Yes, we're going to do some scented ones for next year. Watch this space. Black cherry, we've got a tropical one, and we've got a vanilla one. It's going to be so good. Let's see. What have I missed? Join the live late. What are the offers today? We have... Don't worry, it'll all be in an email to you. As I know, you're on the wait list, so it'll be all on the waitlist email and more. Do not worry, my love. Kat says, thank you for introducing me to Geek and Gorgeous. Their vitamin C is the best I've tried. I love it. So good. Angela said, yeah, I was going to go beef tallow. Then my friend had a really bad reaction, so I was like, nope. Yeah, I've heard some people have some really bad reactions to it. Lee said, that's fine. I'll make sure that the Christmas tote is added for you. Chris says, hi Rob, thanks for amazing informative videos. Quick question, do you know if the Ordinary Retinal is no longer sold in Canada? It is no longer sold in Canada. Canada have restricted Retinal, and so it is no longer sold in Canada, unfortunately, which is a real shame. I would love a Welsh skincare line. I think maybe. Scott says, I think James is too distracted by his toy channel to do a skincare line now. Yeah, I think he does less skincare and he does more like Korean toys, Labubu's and things like that, I think. Maybe you don't. Maybe you're right, Scott. I had high hopes. I think it's a missed opportunity if he doesn't. Not everybody wants to be a business owner, so I get that. But I think it's a missed opportunity. Rover said, we're going to a trip next year. Yes, for sure. James Walsh doesn't do much skincare content on YouTube anymore, like product reviews. Mostly the commentary type stuff, so definitely don't think he's coming out with his own skincare line. I think you're probably right. I do think you're probably right. I think you're probably right. Marilena, thank you so much for your order. I will be getting that sorted out. Valerie, great to see you, my love. Hope all is wonderful with you. And thank you for your note. You have the travel case. Would love the rescue balm in its place, of course. Yeah, of course, no problem at all, my love. And a big thank you to Manuel. Thank you so much. And you can have the balm, absolutely, Manuel. That's no problem at all. I will add the balm to that order. That's no problem whatsoever. And Karsten, I hope all is amazing with you. Thank you so much for your order. And let me just check that all good. Thank you so much, guys. You guys are amazing. Yeah, I didn't really know there was a toy channel. Tom until someone mentioned it the other day. I was like, oh, okay. Susanna, can you use growth patches with everything? You can. Literally everything, bar maybe very high strength exfoliants. Amy said, that's why I can't pull the trigger on eyeliner skin. Too expensive to be consistent. I'm the same with some brands, I will agree. Tyner said, I came late. Was this something about option for a free case or a balm? Yes, but I've seen you put your note on, Valerie, so do not panic. I will make sure that you get it. That's no problem at all. Amy and Tommy, you guys make me laugh. Oh, Scott says, maybe addicted to the experience of opening blind boxes. It hits the brain the way like a slot machine does. Yeah, I know some people love a blind box. I am not the sort of person that could do a blind box. I want to know what I'm buying. I want to know what I'm buying, but yeah. Oh, let's have a look. Michelle said, please have a tote with my order. You can, Michelle. If you just email in using the contact us section of the website, the branded team will be the customer service team will be able to look into that for you. Amanda said, any thoughts on beauty devices? I'm not a fan because I'm never going to be consistent with them. I am not the sort of person that will ever be consistent with a beauty device, so they're wasted on me. I think the sort of people it works well for are those that are actually going to use it every single day, day in, day out, or like as and when they need to. If that's not you, I won't waste your money. I just know if I buy a device, it's going to end up in the loft with, you know, the foot spa and the facial steamer. It's all up there. Never going to use it. So I tend not to. Let's have a look. Laurie says, that makes sense about your pricing strategy. Appreciate your fair pricing. No, thank you so much. Angela says, I'm with Tom about James. Oh, the controversy. Rev said, you've always been a man of integrity. I've been following since the lockdown. It's been great to see your success. Thank you so much, Rev. Really appreciate it. Alan 9 Ding said, I couldn't pay higher prices, so I'm really glad that the madaboutskin is affordable for me. Yay. Let's see. Angela says Ella is fantastic. Like I said, she gets a lot of love. She's actually really lovely. She's absolutely lovely. She can, I hope she doesn't mind me saying this, she can drink me under the table though. Went out for a drink the other day and I was like, wow, I can't compete. Leslie said, my prediction for 2026 is larger size products. Yes, do you know what, Leslie? I think you're probably right there. I think brands are going to start doing supersized products. Makes sense. We've got the supersized sunscreen coming out in March. We've got the supersized moisturizer coming out in April. I guess it makes sense. People want to buy more, save a little of their coin and save on shipping. Kind of makes sense. Yeah, I think that's a trend I'm actually fully on board with as well. Andrew, thank you so much for your order, my love. Hope all is wonderful with you. Bonnie says, Tom, I recently knew she had solved a problem with delivery of my parcel. She's been wonderful and really kind. Oh, she's nice. She's very nice. Whenever she messages me about stuff, it's always with like, hope you're really sparkly, Rob. I'm like, oh, I am now. Thank you. OMN said, watching after a long day's work, what a treat. Thank you so much. We love you. Tom says, Ali, if you're watching today, I hope you're feeling the love. Shush, is. I will say though, Tom, she keeps saying, please, she did say to me the other day, like, if Tom goes on holiday, promise me you will rope me into moderating. I was like, I don't think anyone can compete with Tom. I don't think anyone can compete in terms of moderating with Tom, so no one needs to try. So Tom, to be fair, the love is mutual. I know she takes her hat off to you moderating. Amy, have a lovely evening, my love. We love you. Ames Rose says, not a prediction, but hope for 2026 is more cruelty-free products. Some countries are making quite big strides in phasing out animal testing, so I have hopes for that one, my love. I don't think it'll be cruelty-free entirely, but certainly a step in the right direction, which I'd applaud. Tony said, Rob, are the larger size sunscreen and moisturiser still in the pipeline? Beat me to it. Yes. They are March and April. Leslie says, Lab Muffin crocheted her own wedding dress. What? What? I had no idea about that. I'm obviously Googling that. Wow. Wow. Really? Wow. Okay, so I'm going to Google that as soon as this live stream's over. Love her and love the fact she did that. Gabra says, hello, any dimethicone-based moisturiser suggestions? What dimethicone? Oh, I don't know. I'll have to look that up. Can you drop that after the live stream? Can you drop that comment in the main comments section? I will look that up. I'm sure there are, just off the top of my head, I can't think. But yes, I'm sure there are. Hamsbury says, I'm on the Ella bandwagon too. She started out a small issue with my order. Lovely communication. Oh, that's really sweet. She must be feeling the love. If she's not watching the live stream, her ears are burning and she's feeling the love. Suzanne says, puffy eyes is my new issue for me. Not sure why. I've started using Geek Gorgeous Vitamin C, APAD, The Ordinary Growth Factors, Azure Line, Mary and Mary Cream. Could any of those be why? It's hard to tell. Maybe try just leaving a good portion away from the eye and seeing if that helps. Don't forget, products as they warm up, they migrate upwards, so leave a good gap between the eye and that should minimize things down. Sometimes you just have to exclude certain things and see if it works. Bit of trial and error. I am Blair says, hi Rob, about to order my copper peptide since I'm skipping shipping to the US. I thought I'd pick up 2. Should I have no issues keeping the second bottle fresh? No, make sure you order 3. Because it's 3 for 2. So put 3 in your basket, you'll only pay for 2 at checkout. So make sure you do that. They've got, so let me just, before I give you enough information, let me find out. The expiry date on the batch that people will be receiving is February 2027, so you have over a year to use them, 6 months once open, so there's no issue with freshness. You will have plenty of time to use them. I find that 1 bottle probably lasts 8 weeks, so 2 will give you 16 weeks, but make sure you put 3 in your basket because obviously you'll be getting 3 for 2. And thank you for your order. Sandra says, so good to catch you this evening. I forgot, but I'm in a Uber on my way to a sleepover with my 7-year-old great nephew at the NYC Museum of Natural History to see the dinosaurs in the dark. There's a lot in that comment, Sandra, and I am so jealous. That sounds actually amazing. Is it too late for me to join? I think I would love that. Dinosaurs, sleepover in the museum, I would love that. Have the most amazing time. I love that. Angela says, Volu Feline going well, getting used to the oiliness, but going well. Yeah, it's a slightly oily texture, which takes some getting used to, but I absolutely love it. I'm trying 1 round of Allies of Skin, see what it can do in a few months. Can't imagine it would be worth continuing. I don't like blind boxes. Keep us posted though. I did this. This is my problem, Sandra. I started the Eyes of Skin thinking, look, I'll try it once. It's not going to work. It's fine. And then I fell in love. And certain products have kind of become my holy grail because of that. They reel you in. They know what they're doing. And let's see. Scott says, Eyes of Skin does have an impact. I was surprised, but happy. My wallet, unhappy. This is true. They reel you in. Those products reel you in. Let's see. Rob, how about Super Serum? Waiting for back in stock to place my order with copper peptides. It's going to be back next month. But pop your copper peptide order on because we could do free. If you're in the UK, you'll get free shipping anyway. If you're international, if you use code SHIP for free, letter SIHP 4FREE, all capital letters, all one word, you can get free shipping. So you're not paying twice. Tom says, Ella won't be moderating during the pop-up shop live stream, ? So Tom, I was going to have a quick conversation with you about this. Should we take this offline? I'll give you a free tote if you do. No, I'm joking. I was going to ask you about this one. It might be a joint effort, as I don't expect you to commit 12 hours of your life. Oh, I might get my mum to do it. Can you imagine? Oh god, no, oh no. She'd have blocked everyone. She'd have fallen out with everyone and blocked everyone within the first hour. You can guarantee. Or she's not very technologically savvy, so she'd have blocked everyone by accident. But anyway, Lady Gracious says, I'm really late, just want to say hi. Sending lots of love. Do I have a copper peptide moisturiser? I don't, but you can mix a couple of drops of the copper peptide into the moisturiser and use it as moisturiser. That would also work. Amy, great to see you again. Hope all is wonderful with you. Drake says, did you hear back from Neo about Elan? I did. They're not discontinuing it. They're just stopping it in certain countries, but in the UK, it is still for sale and will be for the foreseeable future. Scott said, which is good, because I was like... Scott says, see you next time. It's been great hanging out. Love you, Scott. KM said, thoughts on red light panels? Not a fan. I think it probably not to be a thing in 2026. Body says, oh, hello, Rob. Advice on moderate adult acne at 41. 40. Moderate adult acne. I can speak on this. Watch some of your videos to refresh my memory. Quick fire routine ingredients. Definitely azelaic acid, 15 or 20%. Definitely get yourself a adapalene. Use it every night or every other night. That will really help. Those are the two essentials. Copper peptides will help with any scarring that you have. Those are like my 3 holy grails. Absolutely. But I'm with you. 40, adult acne, kindred spirits. Angela said, just order the vitamin C from The Ordinary, the one with the really long words. Yeah, I know. I'm not saying it again, Angela. I know which one you mean. I'm not saying it again. Sandra said, well, I'll tell you about the museum. I did my evening skincare routine before I left the house. We'll do the morning one when I get home. Do you think my nephew is ready to see a skincare routine? No. I think sometimes these things are best done in the privacy of our own home. Still says, Mum, stay for moderator. I don't think the world's ready for... I don't think the world's ready for that. We have a running... Me and my mum had a running joke. It's a running joke because we went to Fortnum and Masons... Oh, this is years ago. Went to Fortnum and Masons for a... which is like a really posh department store in London. And me and Mum went Christmas shopping. And we were tired. We'd had a day shopping. We were tired. And we went in the lift. And we went up we were going to like the 6th floor, and we got to the 2nd floor and the doors opened, and there was someone with a guy and a woman, very posh, very snooty London types. Most people in London are lovely. These were the snooty types. With a pushchair, with like a pram. We were about to step out because there wasn't enough room in this lift, and obviously if you've got a pram, you take precedent. So we were about to step out. Before the doors had even opened fully for us to step out, the woman said, we've got a pram, you've got legs. We'll have your space. We were like, sorry? We were literally about to get out and give you the lift. But I was still going to be like, you know what? It's fine. Let it go. I was going to get out. My mum was just shouting, over my dead body. You've messed with the wrong person, and pressed the lift close button. And then gave her the finger and we went up some stairs. I was like, went up the lift. I was like, oh God. And that was in a very classy department store. So I think... I've been like fiendishly pressing the button that you messed with the wrong person and then flip them off. Yeah, no. So I don't think she has a lot of patience for people that are rude. They were rude. They were in the wrong. I would still go out and be like, whatever, let it go. She was not letting it go. So I think, Tom, maybe not for moderating. I think maybe not. But you know what? They were in the wrong. They were rude. But I would have let it go. She would not let it go. And she still won't go in that department store today. She still will not set foot in that department store today. It's just filled with rude people. It was 2 people that were rude and nothing to do with the store. But anyway, she's not one to let it go. Ray says, any thought on the brand Anno Re? I've never seen it. Let me make a note of that. I will see. I will check it out. So Christopher said, yeah, your mum's mod will be fun. Just tell her not to block me. I think... Yeah, she'd be very block happy. Anyway, so you must see your mum on the live Sunday. Would love to hear lots about little Rob. Oh, she would literally tell you everything. I'm terrified. I'm literally terrified. She would. I'll make sure she dips into the live stream at the pop-up shop for sure. And Lady Gracious says, your mum is awesome. She is a superstar mum. Like, she has my back. We were laughing about we were watching this murder mystery, like a real life murder show thing, like a true crime thing, and we were just watching it, and there was this person said that whose kid had committed the crime or something, and the mum was like, you know what, I should have run the police straight away, but it took me a day. By that point he'd done a runner, and then I did tell the police, and then I felt guilty, and I should have said, and then they were like, Police were like, yeah, everybody, even if it is your own son or your own family, would like should ring the police straight away and would do. 90% of people would do. I reached my mum and said, if I rang you up and said, Mum, there's a body here, what would you do? Mum was like, oh, I'd just tell you I'd be round with a spade in like 10 minutes. I was like, yes, you would, wouldn't you? I was like, you would be fully involved here. She's always got your back as long as you're not rude to her. But that did give me a little chuckle. Andrew said, sounds like me and your mum would get on. I can't stand rudeness. I know. She's a Yorkshire woman. We have very little time for rudeness in Yorkshire. So when is the pop-up shop? It's between the 5th and the 7th. I've got the dates here. Between the 5th and the 7th of December in London. Hopefully people will be able to join. Otherwise, I'll just be in a shop on my own, drinking mulled wine. I mean, to be fair, there's free mulled wine. By like midday, I'll be rolling on the floor, to be fair. So come along for the free mulled wine. Susanna, I hope you can join. Tanya said, your mum sounds awesome. Like your mum has no patience to rude, entitled people. I think it's the entitlement. I'm like, no. I am more chill. So yeah, Tom, I might need to ask you about moderating at least some of it. I can't let Mum loose. I can't. Big thank you for the orders from Brandon. Thank you so much for your order. It is much appreciated. From Anne Marie, thank you so much for your order and for your note. Could I get the bar to the case? You can, my love, no problem. And Rebecca, thank you so much for your order. Too, it is much appreciated. Right, and we are at the end. Tom says, I'll be there to moderate. Thank you, Tom. I think the world can breathe a sigh of relief. Thank you so much. So, thank you. I got to the end of the comments. Thank you. So, you can fly me to London. I would love for you to be there, Tom. We'd have a ball, wouldn't we? Thank you so much for joining me on this live. I know we've overrun. We've done 2.5 hours. I know we've overrun, but it's been so much fun. Thank you. Thank you to anyone who's placed an order. I do really appreciate it. Thank you for everyone's patience as the waitlist emails are going out. They're going out as we speak, so watch this space. Look and check your inboxes. I want to say a big thank you to Tom, who has been moderating throughout this live stream, keeping everything in check and making sure everything goes smoothly. I know I say this every live stream, but I genuinely couldn't do it without him, and it's much appreciated. So before my voice goes, I'm going to go jump in the shower and then get cozy in bed because it's freezing here. So wherever in the world you are, guys, I love you all so much. Thank you for being with me here on another live stream. Hopefully I'll be able to see lots of you in person at the pop-up shop, the 5th to the 7th of December. If you need any more details, feel free to contact the customer service team using the contact us section of the website, and just wherever in the world you are. I love you all so much. Take care, guys. Stay safe. Bye.